No. There are places. To such an attack. So don't start looking for who to blame or who to...
It's just with a view to correct some of these things. Are they supposed to be sleeping in the first place, manning CCTV cameras?
For an attack, I've conducted attack in Niger. I've conducted attack in Angola. You see, no matter how fortified an environment is, no matter how foreign it is, if you can achieve the element of surprise, you win. I know NDA very well. I know the security architecture. Even if by that time, 1 a.m., they want to respond to that, I know the process. The weapons are in the armory. You need to go and open the armory and start signing.
Asị m n'oge akara aka eluo ịbụ mmụọ ka mmụọ ibe ka ibe Chukwu okike onye obiọma sị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo mmụọ niile m na-ejere ozi asị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo oke mmụọ oke mmụọ oke mmụọ oke mmụọ oke mmụọ oke mmụọ mmụọ niile m na-ejere ozi asị m unu binye elu tetenụ n'ụra tetenụ n'ụra tetenụ n'ụra tetenụ n'ụra asị m n'ọnwa unu nwoke bụ nwa eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mba aka ji ọfọ Igbo ọzọ eme nte eme ime ọsị m nọ ya nọ n'etiti unu taa ọsọ unu binye enu n'oge akara aka eluo mmụọ nna nna anyị ochie asị m gị binye mmụọ na-afụ na ife afụ na nzuzo asị m gị binye otu ọfọ ji eje ọgụ asị m unu binye ọfọ ndị Igbo niile asị m gị binye ọfọ ndị mmiri asị m gị binye ọfọ ndị ikuku asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị osimiri asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị na-ebe asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị idodigbu na-eme asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị amambara asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị osimiri Njaba asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị ala Igbo niile asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị ọgba asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị anike wawa asị m gị binye oke arụsị na n'ike ojuru nwa na-aga anị asị m gị binye n'oge akara aka eluo igirigi ọgụ mmụọ asị m na gboo dike mbọsị ihe ike mere ọ ga-achọkwa nwa dike asị m dododo unu binye unu bịa tara ọjị na chijiri eji efola asị m unu binye unu bịa tara ọjị na chijiri eji efola nna nna anyị ochie mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Igbo dị ndụ mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị ndụ mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Biafra dị ndụ asị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo asị m na gboo dike mbọsị ihe ike mere ọ ga-achọ nwa dike ọ sị na mberede nyiri dike na mberede ka o ji ama nwa dike onye ka m ji akpọ unu n'isi ọhamadike bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya nwa bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu otu mkpụrụ anya ji isi ụgwọ otu ọnụ na-ekwuchitere mba niile ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri na-agba n'oge nke ya asị m unu binye n'isi ya nye ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike napụta ya na Eke napụta ya na Orie napụta ya na Afọ napụta ya na Nkwọ asị m na ahịa akara aka anaghị eri nwa ngwụrọ na ahịa akara aka agaghị eri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị m unu gaa napụta Nnamdi Kanu na Eke napụta ya na Orie napụta ya na Afọ napụta ya na Nkwọ asị m mee ka ọnụ niile kwụrụ njọ n'isi atụgharịa kwụ mma ka ọnụ kọrọ ogiri ọnụ kọrọ ogiri lacha Chukwu okike abịa ama onye jiri mmiri siri ike kpọọ aja were aja siri ike kpọọ mmadụ asị m na taata bụ ụbọchị Eke n'ala Igbo asị m na Eke ga-eketara Nnamdi Kanu ndụ Eke ga-eketara ya nwere onwe Oke ga-eketara ya ndụ Oke ga-eketara ya Biafra Oke ga-eketara ya nwere onwe Oke ga-ekegburu ya ndị iro kegburu ya ajọ mmadụ na ajọ mmụọ asị m na mbọsị ọ ga-apụta ekwensu ga-anọ n'ụra ndị ilo ya ga-anọ n'ụra ọkwa na ekwe osu asị m gịnị bụ ekwensu asị m na mbọsị ọ ga-apụta ya bụ ndị ilo ga-anọ n'ụra ọha bụ ndị ọha nwa bụ ekwensu asị m na ha ncha ga-anọ n'ụra na Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta n'ike na ebube Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta n'ike na ebube asị m na ọnụ kwụrụ njọ n'isi ya ga-atụgharịkwọ mma asị m ọbịa igbu Nnamdi Kanu bụ onwe ya onye si na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị adị ndụ onye a ga-eji anazere mmiri onye si na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị apụta onye a ga-eji anazere mmiri ọnụ niile kọrọ ogiri ọnụ ga-akọrọ ogiri lacha osisi abụrụ oturu ga-emeche wee kwele onye asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta asị m na ọnụ ahụ iji wee kwuo ya na ike ejikwa ya wee kwugharịa mma n'isi ya asị m na ebe onye ahụ na-atụ maazị Nnamdi Kanu aka asị m aka gị ga-akpọnwụ osisi ahụ fụrụ Nnamdi Kanu wee tọọ nkwe asị m ikuku futuo gị anya ọbụla fụrụ Nnamdi Kanu kwawa akwa alịla asị m alịla akọ ya n'anya onye fụrụ Nnamdi Kanu cheta ihe gburu nwa ya ihe gburu nwa ya gbuo ya maka na ọ bụrụ ya gburu nwa gị Chukwu okike abịa ma asị m na belede nyiri dike belede ka o ji amawa dike asị m na okirikiri ka a na-agba ukwu ose ọ dadị ukwu ose elu na okirikiri ka ndị iro ga-agba Nnamdi Kanu mana ha ama mkpata ya aka ọ sị na nkirikiri ka ọ na-ekiri odido jiri odido enyi ozu na ọkwado nkirikiri ka ndị iro ga na-ekiri ya mana ha ama afụ ya anya asị m na eje anaba isi ije asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-eje na ọ ga-ana asị m na inye anaghị eri ọba maka na inye na ọba bụ nwanne inye agaghị eri Nnamdi Kanu maka na ọ bụ nwa iyi asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-adị ka echi echi anaghị agwụ agwụ maka na ije ejere bụ ije mmiri ọ bụrụ eje nkụ asị na ya bụ ije ga-abụ ije mmiri asị m na ọ ga-anata n'udo asị m na ọ ga-abata sirili welere asị m na unu ga-aga kpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu asị m unu ga-akpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu ga-akpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu ga tụnye ugo ga nye ya mmeri ga nye ya mmeri ga nye ya mmeri tụnye ugo n'elu ugo nye ike n'elu ike nye ya ndụ n'elu ndụ ọkwanụ ndụ ka o ji efu na efufe unu nye Nnamdi Kanu ndụ onwe ike wee kwụrụ jinjin onwe ike wee kwụrụ wee fuo n'ofufe a sị na ya kara ka anaghị eri nwa ngwụrọ ihe mere ha ji jide Nnamdi Kanu bụ ka nwee ike wee megide ndị Igbo ka nwee ike megide ụmụ Biafra ka nwee ike wee kwuchi anyị ọnụ ka ha nwere ike wee kachi anyị ọnụ ka anyị ghara ikwu okwu ọzọ mana ama m na dododo Chukwu okike abịa ma ndị nwa na ndị nwe mmiri ndị nwe ikuku ndị nwe anyanwụ mmụọ nna nna anyị ochie mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ mmụọ niile ọ kwafụrụ ọbara ha n'ike maka ihi Biafra asị m unu binyenu asị m unu dododo na ọkwa na unu bụ ihe nwe ike a ọkwa na unu ga-eji ọgụ mmụọ ọkwa na unu ga-aga buori ahịa ọkwa na unu ga-aga napụta ya maka na ihe ọ tinyere unu n'aka anaghị ele ule asị m dododo igirigi ọgụ mmụọ eze nwaanyị niile nọ n'ala Igbo mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Igbo asị m unu binye maka na onwe onye nọ n'ụwa na-anaghị aṅụ mmiri onwe onye nọ n'ụwa na-anaghị eri nnu nnu bụ ihe ụtọ si na mmiri wee pụta onye ọbụla na-eri ihe na-eri ihe dị na mmiri onye na-asa arụ ji mmiri asa arụ onye ọbụla na-eme ihe ọbụla ọ na-eme ji mmiri eme ya asị m ihe ọbụla mmadụ na-eme n'ụwa mmiri ọ na-ebube ụzọ asị m onye ọbụla kpọrọ mmiri asị na mmiri a ga-agbagbu ya asị m onye ọbụla fụrụ mmiri n'anya ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla fụrụ mmiri n'anya ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla mmiri na-awụsa n'arụ ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla mmiri na-emesa n'arụ ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye na-aṅụ mmiri na-eli nnu asị m na ọnụ anyị ji wee rie nnu wee ṅụọ mmiri na ị ga-eji akwa okwu ọma n'isi Nnamdi Kanu n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ama
ise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinasa Nworu from Olo province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct today, the 17th day of the 5th month being May 2023. That Abobochi Obochi Wednesday. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers. Even do not deny your enemies listening to this hallowed platform. You can hear us from different platforms, ipob community radio, a very low data consuming app. Please download it. It's in your Play Store application. Please. Also, in Biafra land or most part of Biafra land and even beyond, you can hear us through frequency modulation CHK 102.1. That is where we are coming live. Now you go to social media, including Facebook, you'll be hearing our voice. Just ask Google, how can I listen to Radio Biafra? And you have multiple choices or multiple options. Radio Biafra House of Service is one of them on Facebook. IPOB, Rapture Media, the Biafra Digest, different platforms. There are many. Therefore, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition because, as usual, it's going to be interactive, educative. I am very, very sorry. I apologize for the lateness. It is because of some issues beyond my control, honestly. My fault, but some issues beyond my control. That is the reason why. Therefore, do not forget that today I will be here with Mazi Chinasa Nworu, a member of the Directorate of States of the Indigenous People of Biafra, in order to discuss some issues of concern to Biafrans. Therefore, draw nearer to your listening devices. We hear that, we see what is happening everywhere, how the Nigerian government is playing delay game. You know, as in according to our adage, onye nwe ụlọ siwe eghe ọbịa nọrọ ala. So that's it. We are here. We go nowhere. That is one thing the Nigerian government should understand. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has told them they have not seen this brand of Biafrans before. They thought that it is business as usual. Oh, they will be tired and discharge and go. They believe that renditioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the center of gravity of this struggle. So that once it's done, now everybody to attend, Israel, as they did to Masob leader. Do you know before how Masob Wazirike was compromised? He was arrested. When he was arrested, the Nigerian government increased the tempo of criminality in our land. They turned the freedom fighting outfit into making money, kidnapping. That is what killed Masob. In the process of that kidnapping, that Masob members engage, and the sleeper cells in Masob by the Nigerian government, they now activated their own cells in Masob. Criminality, and it went over without control, above control. And you know what? As the thing was going on now, the Nigerian politicians started visiting Masob Wazirika, telling him that, look, you have nothing to command again. Everybody is looking for his own money. They have turned everything into kidnapping gang. So it's better you accept our offer, and we will help you. You make your money. Not that you will stop doing Biafra, but now we will be telling you what to do. That is how they relegated Wazirike into anniversary freedom fighting. Every year he gather people and share rice, match pass and uniform. Biafra. Finish. Now they thought, the poor man look inside. From inside, he say, oh boy. They tell him, when the pressure is coming, the pressure was coming. Igbo politicians, outside. This is what they want to do to IPOB. To use criminality, activate their own criminals, Nigerian criminals, sponsor the criminals. Now, after they will be telling our leader, they have outside nothing. They have to attend to Israel. They have got. They are now looking for. You will have autopilot. You have this. You have that. So no need. So it's better you accept our terms, and when you come out, you join the line of what you can be doing. Because you see, that is what they want to do. IPOB, but we are at a lot. That is why we continue moving, and they never see the brand of Biafrans. They never see this type of brand. Unbribable we are. Therefore, without wasting or taking any more time, I will bring in Mazi Chinasa Nworu to come in to make his introductory statements because we have issues to talk about. He has issues to talk about. Mazi, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Mazi Chinasa, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi Chinedu, good evening. I can hear you very clearly.
Ndewo, welcome to the program.
Ndewo Mazi Chinedu, Ndewo Nwa Chineke. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, this evening I come to you to speak to all Biafrans and update our people on the latest development happening around the Biafran struggle, happening in our land, and the plans the Nigerian government and their international collaborators have against the Biafran agitation, have against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But before I proceed, my name is Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Mazi Chinasa Nworu is from Obingwa. I serve the indigenous people of Biafra as a member of the Directorate of State. Unfortunately, I have not been coming online, like I promised, but due to we have a lot of things in our hand. We have a lot. Some people knew, others who are not deep in the struggle will not understand. What we do off the social media or on the radio is enormous. And we thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for giving us the strength to do this job. It is not by our power, because anybody in this struggle who do not appreciate those who have dedicated their life, like the way today Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of the enemies, not for his personal gain. Sometimes, somebody like me, I look back and I will ask, does our people really deserve what we are doing for them? Does the Igbo people deserve all this sacrifice? But when you look or you read about other countries that fought for their independence, fought for their struggle, you found out that what we are facing today is similar. As my voice is echoing, I don't know why. I'm hearing myself
Go
twice.
on. I adjusted the volume. Go on.
Okay. For that reason, when you read through, you read about the South African, how they fought the apartheid. You read about the Eritreans, how they fought the Ethiopians. You read about East Timor. You read about South Sudan. I mean, the ones you read about USSR, Yugoslavia, all these places. You read how they fought. You read about India and Pakistan, Bangladesh. You found out that what we are experiencing, or how the Israelites fought and got their independence, what we are experiencing is the same thing. The same human behavior, human attitude, selfish people, impatient people, patient people, everything you found, and you realize that one thing our own is very peculiar is those whom most of us thought they were leaders of our region, the leaders of our people. Most of them are betrayers. Most of them are slaves to the Fulani oligarchy. Most of them are Fulani servants. Couple of days ago, I came up, I was thinking, I said, and I was speaking to one of my cousins, I said, our parents, our uncles, they didn't do good for us. It's not that they didn't train us in school, but they made one peculiar mistake. They never told us that Nigeria is not for us. They never, till we grew up. We grew up as kids. We grew up and went to secondary school. We grew up, went to the university. We traveled abroad. Our parents, our uncles never told us that we are not welcomed in Nigeria. They never educate us. Since the Nigerian government removed history from the schools, they never told us that we are not accepted in Nigeria. They never told us that we are third-class citizens in Nigeria. They never told us how they fought the war, the humiliation, the harassment, the intimidation. The stories are just flimsy stories, little wish-wash stories. Oh, we fought the war. They never went deep. Even those of us, their parents, engaged in the war. I don't know the reason. Is it because they were defeated? Is it because they were humiliated? Why they didn't tell us? That is the question every one of us must ask our parents who witnessed the Biafran and the Nigerian Civil War. Why did they decide to keep these things away from us? Because had it been, we have much more information of what happened to us, what happened to our uncles, to our brothers, what happened to our grandfathers, we would have by now do far, far, far more better. I realize that most of the people we saw today, or we witnessing moving around in Biafra land, telling stories, glorifying Nigeria, these were people who benefited from the Nigerian Civil War. You count them from Iwanyanwu to Alesne Madeke and the family, many of them. If you found many of them, they were beneficiaries of the Nigerian Civil War after the Civil War. Some of them may fought the war, but along the line, they threw everything and embraced Nigeria and made money from the blood of their own people. But tonight, this is not what I have come to talk. This will be for another day. A couple of days back, I said I will be coming on air to talk about and update our people because a lot is happening. There are many things because most of you don't even call your towns and villages. You prefer coming to the social media and pick up information that people just threw. Some are real, some are diluted. You just come on social media, you pick up those things and you use them to make a topic, thereby misinforming the public, thereby misinforming your own people. I urge every Biafran, all of us, we came from one village or one town. Make out time and get information of what is happening in your own vicinity, in your own local government. Do not rely heavily on what people come on social media to say. If I'm coming on social media to speak, if I'm coming on Radio Biafra to speak, I expect most of you to collaborate and confirm what I am going to say on Radio Biafra or what I am saying on Radio Biafra. This is how we are taught. This is our ideology. We say it the way it is. We don't have time to pamper words. We don't have time to pamper issues. Biafra land belongs to every one of us. Allah Biafra Mama today, Omar Ramonage, our people, our mothers sang, they used this particular phrase and sang a lot of songs. Alibo Mama Omar Ramonage. I don't know why our people will see things happening in their society. They decide to look the other way, and people turn around calling IPOB, ESN, Nnamdi Kanu, all these things. Before I will go into this today's topic, our today's topic, I'm going to take my time. It doesn't matter. The time is going to take me, but I'm going to take my time. I want, if the American embassies or the American diplomats are listening this evening, they must listen very attentively. If Soludo is not listening, somebody should call Soludo to pick up his telephone and start listening right now. I want people to speak to the Nigerian military. Master, there is a sound of plates and all this thing coming in the background. Please, can you? Okay. If somebody is close to the Nigerian presidency, tell them to come and listen. The DSS, the military, I want them to listen this evening, because all their plans, all they are cooking, trying to tarnish and portray IPOB in a bad light or tag them as a terrorist group, we fail, because people like Mazi Chinasa Nworu, Mazi Chike, other members of the DOS, we exist. Few days ago, I told them, whoever advised them that kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or continuously detaining him in this DSS detention is going to quench this struggle. They are all daydreamers. They are daydreamers. Before I'm coming on air today, before we heard what happened yesterday, the attack on the American embassy convoy in Obaru, Anambra, I'm going to come to that topic, but that was not the reason why I said we are going to talk about eradication of criminality in Biafra land. But I'm going to bring everything around the level of criminality moving. I said it before, we have 3 groups of criminals in Biafra land. 3 groups. We have the Fulani herdsmen, the criminals, on one side. I want American government, because everything they call IPOB, they try to demonize IPOB. In Biafra land, there are 3 groups of criminals. 3 groups. These 3 groups are, number 1, the Fulani criminals, terrorists. They are terrorizing people. They are also criminals. In one side, they are there. We have these infiltrators, these gangs of criminals, cult members put together, who try to hijack. These were people that the Nigerian government, as a 5th columnist, they use trying to destroy IPOB, because they are attacking IPOB from different angles. And there is a heavy sponsored criminal group. The Nigerian DSS, they are aware, coupled with Nigerian military, the police, and the politicians in Igbo land. This is one of the biggest group of criminals in Biafra land. They involve in kidnapping, especially in kidnapping and taking of ransom. And sometimes during that, they don't snatch cars. But what they do, when they kidnap you, taking ransom from you, they know everything about you. They know your house. They know how many cars you are driving. When they take more money from you, it's not enough. They will request you to bring them 1 or 2 of your cars. They will take it from you before they will release you. I'm making this thing very clear today. These are 3 groups of criminals operating in Biafra land. The infiltrators, and this criminal group with cult, whom all of you know who is their leader, using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to kill our own people, to destroy our people's properties, to kidnap, rape, commit all kind of crimes in the name that is fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their headquarters, they put them in Osun. You see them calling all of them, come to Osun, because that is where they continue to be there. That is where from there they move, and they are killing them. They know how they're killing them, because what the DSS and what the contractors that gave them is that the Nigerian military and DSS cannot be able to cover the whole of Biafra land. They cannot be able to monitor Anambra, monitor Imo State, monitor Abia State, monitor Akwa Ibom, Cross River. So they gave this contract to say, gather them, bring them anywhere they are, tell them come here. So it makes easy for them to know where all the criminals are gathering. That is why they bring all of them. They tell them, if you are in Enugu, come to Osun. If you are in Ebonyi State, come to Osun. They want to put the criminals in one place, because that is where they feel they are secured. That's why they're killing them there one after the other. It's a very simple tactics they are using on these infiltrators. They come out and their leader, they know, most of them that are operating this group, they know that is what they are doing. That was what they did to them in Bayelsa State. They gathered them 2 times and all of them were massacred. 2 times. They gathered them from Ebonyi State, gathered them from Imo State, gathered them from Igbocha. They pushed them in Bayelsa. Many of them were massacred. In Imo State, they are there. One thing people don't understand is this. IPOB do not derive joy. We do not derive any benefit by coming out to call somebody's name if the person is not a criminal, if the person is not doing evil in our land, if the person is not using the name of IPOB to commit crime. We knew very well there are criminals. We knew they are out there doing all kinds of crimes. It is not IPOB that brought in crime in Biafra land. IPOB have nothing to do with criminality. But those who use the name of IPOB and the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the people we are after. Other criminals, the Nigerian government knows how they handle them. Anyone that come across us also, we will deal with that person. But our duty, ESN, IPOB, our duty is not to pursue. That has not been the purpose of establishment of Eastern Security Network. The Eastern Security Network was established to make sure our farmlands, we eradicate Fulani herdsmen coming into our lands, killing and raping and destroying our farm crops. But because of the criminality and the things they are using the name of IPOB to do, ESN now have taken up a secondary assignment of looking after these criminals wherever they are hidden, the ones we can lay our hands on. We will go after them, and we are not going to give up. Because they are destroying the name of IPOB, destroying, telling you they are doing it for Nnamdi Kanu, telling you that they are ESN, while all these things, they are not. We don't even know them. Couple of weeks back, I will come to Obaru. Couple of weeks back, all of you saw where they killed this famous, popular criminal, let me say notorious criminal called Odumodu with his gangs. All of you have heard when their chief infiltrator used their name to boast, call them, he's calling them. You have seen most of their audio conversations where he's giving them instruction, Odumodu this, he called them Butuzo, he called Shadow, he called this one. They are calling their names. They take pride in these people. And I have come on Radio Biafra on many occasions, and I told the communities You are calling these people IPOB, but you knew them. You knew these guys are from your community. They were not IPOB. Before even ESN was formed, before IPOB, you knew them as criminals. Maybe they ran away from the community for a very long time. Then, because of agitation, most of them, because they told them that Bush is paying in Biafra land, most of them now came back. For example, this Odumodu that was killed, he is from Nasa, from Osuihite Nasa. He has been holding his communities on ransom for many years. They use bulldozer, cut the roads leading to their own community. Are they IPOB? No. Anybody in that area can tell you that Odumodu was never and have never been an IPOB member. But as long as immediately Mazi Chinasa Nworu was renditioned, their criminal gang started to gather them. Anybody he hear he was a bad guy, he said, bring him, I need people. In Ihitenasa, and also that Odumodu, before they killed him, he was marrying 13 ladies, 13 women. These 13 women were the people he killed their husband and took the women by force. Ask anybody what I am saying. If I am lying, the community should come out and debunk what I am saying. Odumodu married 13 women before they were 8. These were people they were killing. When they kill you, they take your wife. Odumodu was, before they killed him, before he met his end, he kept 13 women that he murdered their husbands. He put them in hostage. He's marrying all of them in the camp, in the same of their community. Their Igwe is there. They will not talk. But if it is a common IPOB member moving around with flag, you see all of them, Mapiji, everybody will be running, kill him, burn his house. They could not do anything to Odumodu. They could not. He hold 3 communities ransom. He's threatening them. Everybody ran away from him in the community. Instead, the community to face their challenge, they stay there gossiping. It is IPOB. It is not IPOB. It is Nnamdi Kanu boys. It is not Nnamdi Kanu boys. That they never contact IPOB to ask. It is of recent that some people from their community, of recent, when our radio starts speaking, called us to ask. This guy we told them, this guy is not an IPOB member, have never been. We have coordinators who will say, we have ESN operatives. Do you know this person? He's never been part of us. How on earth do you people now recognize him as just you stayed at your home and say it is IPOB? Nnamdi Kanu. Every member of IPOB, everybody in this Biafran struggle, have you heard such a story before? That somebody, an IPOB member, killed young men in the communities and took their wife. Have you heard of these people? I'm sure you have never heard. Likewise me, I haven't heard something of this nature. But this was the level of criminality going on in Imo State, in Osu. And some group of boys, they importing from Ebonyi State, from Ohunpu axis, coming. Now what they do in Osu, I'm saying this thing so that communities will hear. Tell your community people, these people that are doing this kind of crimes, that IPOB are not involved. We are not part of these horrible things in our own land. What they do now, if they see any young man that have a beautiful woman within also, they will inform you that anytime we need your wife to come and visit us in the camp, you must allow her to come to visit us. If not, we will come and take her by force, and that is the end of it. That is what they are doing in Osun. And this criminal, I have called his name on many occasions, they call Butuzo. He is at the helm of affairs of all these criminals. Sometimes they will tell you, I don't know, if they do these things, they all knew what they are doing. The people they import from Ebonyi State, because that is where the majority of the people are being imported. That is what they are. They continue to rape their own sisters, their own Igbo sisters. Who gave them this ideology? I cannot believe. The same story of the Kalik Rangers during the Biafran Civil War that was formed from Ebonyi State also, that specialized in raping of their own women, killing their husbands and taking land. The same thing those boys are repeating in Osun. Go to Osun. They have killed people, every one of them. They kill your husband, they use his head. Every one of them have his own shrine. In Osun. In Osun, they are in control. That is Olo for Hope Uzodinma community. This is his own town. He knows what is happening. He knows what is happening in his own place. He knows. He kept them. You see them every now and then, they run around. This old mode that was neutralized the last time, if you see the people he was terrorizing, if you see how many they are, people have all run away from his community. But they never one day, even people are afraid. They thought the kind of juju that he have, that nobody can kill him. So the Biafra land is there. Biafra, as long as you are doing evil, Biafra land, it doesn't matter the kind of medicine you gotta do. Any jogo, any jofo. Another very notorious criminal that is in Olo is the guy they call 50 Cent. Not the 50 Cent Onopo. This 50 Cent, he started assassination and criminal at the age of 14, 15 years. He is from Montega in Obingwa. This 50 Cent, he was part of the group that assassinated Mefod Okilo opposition in River State. This particular 50 Cent, they were used by Mefod Okilo during that period to assassinate his opponent in River State. After that, he joined the militants in the Niger Delta. When they were amnesty, he came out, he was the right-hand man of Osisi Kampo in Abia State. People who are listening should listen very, very. This is IPOB Intelligence Unit. We have the list of these criminals, their history, what they have done. They have everything, we have it. And these are people, politicians use them, commit all kind of crime. This Osisi Kampo, everybody, is there anybody, as I'm talking on radio, is there anybody that never heard about Osisi Kampo during the time of T. Oji in Abia State? 50 Cent was the second in command of Osisi Kampo. When Osisi Kampo was killed, 50 Cent tried to escape. He was later captured and he was in Imo State prison for a very long time. When the Imo State prison attack, when it happened in Imo State prison, the jailbreak, that was when he escaped. He was among the people that escaped, and he ran with the group of criminals. They settled in Osun. Today, he's living in Olude. He don't even say that he is from Abia State. He's claiming that he's from Olu. marrying from one woman to another, one woman to another. The prison authority should know what I'm saying, who they call 50 Cent. And we have gotten one of his picture from the prison. And sooner or later, we will put the prison because he's living around a Kempo. Going, they put the boys in they are the ones who are citing the people, who to catch, who not to catch. These are the people, all accommodated. Hope Uzodinma knew all of them. They know all these criminals. They know they are in those places. They keep them as backup. Anybody that raises his voice within Olu, they send them to go and execute. Because Hope may not be able to use the military. He's using a bubago, going executing people. He wants to kill all his opponents. Anybody that raises his voice, they kill. This is the level of criminality that is happening in our land. Every time you hear Ihiala, 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 these are people, when they commit crime, they run to Osun as their hideout. It's their mother camp. You hear about Agama. All of them, Ewe. All of them from Ihiala. And the question is this racketing of criminality, the military and the police in this area must be questioned. Because if you come to Total Ihiala, they have an Agboro. I don't want to mention his name because we are looking for him. Even though I'm talking it, they have some of them, in Total Ihiala. That is where all the transport, the ones going to anywhere, it's a kind of a junction. People going to Imo, you can go from Bayelsa, go anywhere from Total Ihiala. These guys are there. They see a car, that is where they point. They pick you, they say they are task force. Before you understand, they will take you away, straight to Osun. Military are there. Military will not stop those people. These things happen in the daytime, in the evening. And you tell me that they have more than 6 military checkpoints and people will be kidnapped in Total Ihiala and taken to Osun. Ransom are being paid. Some people are killed. I am sure even the governor of the state have this intelligence. Many of them have it, but they would. They are all partners because they want to keep Alibo boiling, insecurity. That's why some people came on the social media, they told me, first, insecurity, we solve it. If you want to solve this insecurity, Nigerian government is feeding on insecurity in our land. So if you wait until insecurity stops before you can do something, you are wasting your time. While we are confronting them, while it's raining, we will do what we want to do. And we are going to defeat them. In Ihiala, the crime rate in Ihiala is going up because most of the AVG members, they are working with these criminals. They are giving them tips. They are settling them. The criminals come, they settle them. That's why they don't do them anything. The criminals are from in their community. They know them. They know their family. They know the criminal. They won't go to arrest the criminal. They will go and arrest the brother who might not be in good relationship with that criminal. Maybe his brother is not in any relationship with the criminal, but the Nigerian police or the military or the AVG will go and arrest the brother. Say, bring your criminal brother. Where does that happen? Where does that happen? Where does it happen? Apart from Igbo land. That you have a brother who is a criminal. You are not in contact with him. You don't have anything with him. They will go to arrest you or arrest your mother. Instead, and they know the criminal is coming inside the society, going and coming, and they don't do anything. That's how the level of criminality they are carrying out in our place. And I will tell you people something you don't understand. The target of Anambra and Abia State is very, very peculiar because these are commercial, very strong commercial cities. That's why you see them like Odumodu. You saw them, they are trying to enter Newi. Because this is a commercial city. It's very easy as they are coming with a bike. They will go with a car. They will catch somebody because inside also people have all run away. So their target now is to come to the commercial cities. These are cities when they come, when they kidnap somebody, they are going to get money, 10 million, 5 million, because they know it's a business environment. And the governor knows the level of this criminality. I think Soludo is even scared. Because if he's not scared, ipob, they come to because they know IP. The main criminals, few days ago, Soludo came out and said he have tried to destroy 8 local government of criminals who were doing it, hiding under. Imagine 8 local governments. Who is responsible for this? And I will lecture Soludo this evening because Abakati is he comes out, he wants to talk about security, but the people committing the crime is around him in his cabinet. IPOB intelligence unit, we have concluded in our decision about Anambra and the people who are fully involved in the criminality of kidnapping, adopting very rich businessmen in Anambra. I am saying this evening, dear friends, everybody should go and read about the Commissioner of Homeland Security, Mr. Chikode Angara Ebakeba. That is what he is from Awka North, Amunike, in Isuanacha local government. This is the capital of Anambra. Mr. Chikode Ebakeba is the brain behind all the political assassination and the adoption of people in Anambra. In Anambra. They should say that Mazi Chinasa Nworu said it. He is the one responsible. I'm going to say a little, but I want all of you to go read about him because his cases has been there, but nobody talks. He has been invited to Abuja on many occasions. He don't go. He will send a son. And they will, if you disturb him too much, he will use James Wapo, the former SAS commander, or Kozo SAS commander, with the DSS people. They will come and execute you. They will come after you in Anambra. Mr. Chikode Ebakeba, he is the one that set up these criminal gangs that specialize in kidnapping Anambra businessmen, oppositions. This man did a lot of evil during Obiano government. He was a special advisor for Obiano for security. And he sponsored the commissioners. This time Soludo gave him a commissioner for Homeland Security. And I want, dear friends, when I'm saying something, I want you to go and take these things step by step. The same way Hope Uzodinma in Olo, his own Olo, is where the main criminals are harbored. If you go to Awka North, that is the same place from this Homeland Security Commissioner, that is the same place the criminals that are kidnapping for ransom, that is where they are harbored. In Awka North, Achala. The criminals are between Achala and Ebariam. Let me tell you people one thing. Tell me that these guys will kidnap people even in Onitsha, bring them to Head Bridge. A flying boat will be waiting at the Head Bridge. A flying boat will be waiting. Will be waiting. The Navy is there. The Nigerian Navy is there. The military is there. Flying boat will come there and pick up a kidnapped person. They will drove straight to Awka, to Achala. They will go to that Ebariam. And they will pay ransom in millions Some are killed. Some never see the light of the day. Last year, when we raised this alarm, they went there and somebody tipped the guys off. The guys, they left for 5 days. Before the military comes there, they left. When they leave, after 5 days, they return back since last year till now. But these are the same people making noise all over. They are pursuing IPOB. If they see one IPOB member that is trying to feed his family, they are pursuing him as if why the criminal. I'm talking about in his own local government. Iswanyocha in Oka North. This is where the Commissioner for Homeland Security comes from. This guy is the capo of all the criminal guys. He is the one importing criminals also from Ebonyi State through James Nwafo, the former SAS officer. He's the one recruiting. They're bringing them there. We have interviewed many people who came out from that particular place, whom they release. And even this thing I'm saying, we have the community, we have asked them, why are you people, because before we come to any community, we ask them, because we don't want to come, we start having fracas, because most of these traditional rulers and the PG, most of them are saboteurs, they work with the DSS. They are the one pointing figures at IPOB. Most of the traditional rulers in Igbo land, they work with the Nigerian DSS. The traditional rulers are the one giving them go ahead to burn somebody's house. And I'm making it very clear this night. From today is 17th of May. Any community that they go and burn any IPOB home, that PG, the politicians, the traditional ruler living in that place will be paid back in the same manner. Enough of all those nonsense. Enough of all this nonsense. When they do those things, any criminal, this Eba Keba is the one. Anytime something happens in a community, he is the one that we say it is IPOB. He is Commissioner for Homeland Security, but he's the one that we put the blame on IPOB immediately. His name is Chikode Anara Ebakeba. He's the Commissioner for Homeland Security. I want their friends to listen very well. Ebakeba advised Soludo that they should recruit 40 men from every local government in Anambra. I am asking everybody, how is it possible that after recruiting 40 people as AVG members, is Ebakeba telling the whole Anambarians or the whole Biafrans that the 40 people he recruited from Oka North, Iswanyocha local government, are they not bringing him report about these criminals in that particular local government? I want everybody to ask him that question. Does it mean that none of his 40 recruits from this particular local government is bringing any intelligent report about these criminals in his own local government? When we confronted the traditional rulers and the people in that community, they said, we have reported to the Commissioner of Police. They keep us, they wave it with a backhand. They have reported to the DSS. They wave it with a backhand. Every security apparatus in Anambra, they have reported. And I am sure Soludo also, they have informed Soludo about this place. None of them have done anything. Even the community start to say, if this is IPOB or ESN, that Nigerian government will not wait for 24 hours. They will come there and throw bomb. That they will come there to, drop their bombs on them, drop their bombs. But why are they not saying anything? Why are they not saying anything? Why are they keeping silent? In a local government where criminals are moving with flashy cars, They go to those places. The community have run. And in the same Achala and Ebariam, another set of Fulani criminals also are there. Sometimes they do have a little clash with those people, but everybody have their own camp, their own group. Why we are saying, and today is the last day we are saying it, the ESN have been mandated. They have been authorized. We don't give a damn who you are. If you are the governor protecting them, we are going to come after every one of you. We have their record from the commissioner to anybody. The commissioner have no place to run to because he is the one behind all these criminals. He is the one that set up. How can criminals be in 8 local governments? This is what he's using to take security money from Soludo. He told him, I have cleared this place, I have cleared this place. These are criminals he imported. They have their link. They have the people. He is in government. I want everybody to ask, how can, and these people they kidnap, they don't kidnap them on the road. They kidnap them from the hotels where they are lodging. From hotels. Sometimes they wait for them. How do they know this kind of person is in this hotel? They go there, they pick them. They pick them at their homes. This commissioner for Homeland Security knows more than anybody can say in Anambra over the kidnapping business. And who are they kidnapping? Businessmen, oppositions, political party oppositions. And this guy have very strong link with Okozo SAS and the DSS. Can they say for more than 1 year that they don't know about this? Is that what they are saying? Is that what Chikode Ebakeba is saying, that he don't know about these criminals in his own local government? Going with flying boats. When they kidnap you and come by road, and every Monday and Sunday, they have warned the whole communities. Nobody should venture come towards their farmland. On Sundays and Mondays, they told the whole community. Presently in Achala, 3 prominent men are missing since last year till now. Since last year till now. Adopted by these people, none of them is talking. Adopted by these people, none of them is talking. And the governor claims every day he comes out to talk about security, while the people orchestrating all this crime is in his government. Why I'm coming from this line is for people to understand what Nigerian government and Igbo politicians, to make money. Some of them want to make money and they make it and they tag it on IPOB. They say anyone tag it on IPOB, anyone tag it on IPOB. And let me say something. I'm going to say it is not, I want to say it so that they should stop. Any camp you see Nigerian military show having Biafra flag is a fake camp. Having a Biafran flag is a fake camp. Let me make it very clear so that they should stop all those nonsense they are doing. ESN camp, when we see it, those in the IPOB, the ESN, when they see a camp, they know how they know. There are things you present from the camp. We know this is a fake camp. We Peter Obi from hailing from that state. What is the reason for that? Now, he said he lost the 2003 presidential election and there had been massive outrage there ahead of the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who hails from the western Nigeria. His inauguration is in 2 weeks on May 29th. According to the Nigerian constitution, it is not clear the massacre is connected to any presidential outrage following an election many said was massively rigged and being challenged. My question is that why should Simon Ateba connect criminality, trying to connect it from a state where Peter Obi hails from, and this guy hails from western Nigeria? Why should an African, this guy he lived in Nigeria for nearly 9 to 10 years. You know, he look at his picture, he said he's 35 years. Look at that man and see whether he is not in his 50s. People with lies and propaganda coming to propagate what happened in Anambra. Because you feel these are the people Tinubu they are using to work in the White House. Because he's a White House correspondent. He's a Cameroonian. He's a Cameroonian. Wanted to go for a tour in East. Mazi Chinasa, if I'm wrong, you correct me. IPOB made a press release. In also in Imo State, they are coming from the bush track into Obaru. The ESN has been battling them in the border. From that place For like a month now, ESN have battled them. There are many armed groups in Obaru, sponsored by oil, those who are carrying oil theft in Obaru. The Navy knows. Everybody knows. They armed many youths in those places. They armed many groups, traditional rulers, oil companies in Obaru. If I'm lying, somebody come out and debunk me. And that is where the USA envoy is going. Had it been any of them was killed, America will come to war in Biafra land, or they will see an excuse. This is all orchestrated plans by the Nigerian government. And the British is in know-how of this. Because you cannot tell me that they don't share intelligence. We told the British last year, do not allow Catarina Line into Biafra land, any of your diplomats, for security reasons. Are you telling me the British don't share this intelligence with the USA embassy? Are you telling me this is their partner? They don't share this intelligence. And they allow them to go. And now people are killed. One stupid fool called Garba Shehu have run to call IPOB name Chineka Poyoko. These are people, we will mob them anywhere we see them in Biafra land. Write it somewhere. Shehu Garuba. Anywhere we see Shehu Garuba in the Biafra land, we will mob him. We will do him mob attack. Shehu Garuba. They are there talking rubbish. Boko Haram, they are sponsoring it, destroying the north. They don't call them. All the attack, there are attacks going up in the north. They don't call them. Where there is oil theft, people are coming from Imo State, from Oguta, from Osu axis, they go into Obaru for oil theft, oil bunkering. Quote me. That is what I said. And that is exactly what is, there is insecurity in Obaru. Different armed groups, the ESN have tried to battle them a couple of months back. Have tried to chase them, but we found out that there are many, it is oil bunkering. We can't come on air and tell you all we are handling. The Navy is involved. The Nigerian politicians are involved. All of them know what is happening there. Because of what? Money. I don't know. The commissioner knows about this. Hope Uzodimma gave Asari Dokubo 4 tankers. He's taking from oil from Imo State as a payment for bringing him people from the coastal area to fight. If people you don't know, Hope Uzodimma signed 4 tankers of oil on a weekly basis for Asari Dokubo, Imo State oil. All this area you people see insecurity, it is oil theft. Am I the one doing oil theft? Is it the common IPOB person in the market doing oil theft? Are they the one doing oil bunkering? But they are very fast to call IPOB. They are very fast to call ESN. They are very fast to mention our names. Let me tell you people one thing. What you don't understand is this. As long as we are fighting the Nigerian government, and they are ready for the fight, they are doing everything possible to make the IPOB leadership to compromise. How do they do that? They did it through blackmail. You know, when they use this infiltrator, they try to blackmail Chinasa Nworu, Chike Doziem every day, because that was the contract. It is an intelligent work. Some of you don't know, some of you fools believe them, but you ask yourself, this person that comes on social media every day, I know he saw me in the dream in most cases because he called my name more than he can even remember his own name. With his fools, they come, Chinasa Nworu, Chinasa Nworu, Chinasa Nworu, Chinasa Nworu, Chike Dozemo, Chinasa Nworu. He calls my name with his fellow contractors. They told him, continue blackmail. Because when you continue to blackmail Chinasa Nworu, Chike Doziem, they will compromise. They may try to slow down, but they don't know that the more they blackmail us, the more they fuel the anger for us to restore Biafra. The more we want to prove them. And we are going to do it. They try to blackmail the leadership. Most of you are now understood. Some of you, I laugh because some of you have understood. Most of you who have said, I think, una eye don't clear. They have printed money. They printed passport. They print everything. Because the agency told him, continue to do the thing. We are not living in Nandekano. We must weaken these people. That is what they are saying. That is why they told him, continue the blackmail. They continue. If his own is not entering, they use the siblings of Mazi Nandekano, the ones they are working. They continue. They told them, blackmail this person. Blackmail him. The person they are blackmailing. How about their native doctor in Kogi have done juju for them, done juju for them, done juju for them. It is not entering. They even come on social media and say the kind of juju they have done against these people is not getting them. Omoronye mjinke ya akam ndi ocha. Omoronye imejo. We just came to make sure that we deliver our people from the bondage. I don't want anybody to praise me, but I have something in me that I feel I am different and I'm going to make a difference. All my life, I have lived in countries where the countries do things free for their citizens. It has shaped my understanding. It has shaped my way, my perspective in life. I have lived in, I can tell people, yes, that's why when people, sometimes it looks like me and some of these guys in America, we don't, because these people won't do October. Let me give an example. Why? Let the people understand me. For example, some of you in Europe or in America, you want to go to toilet, you go, you pay, you go to toilet. But for me, I have lived in a country, everything is given free. It has shaped my understanding. I understand that our people deserve, these people are, our people supposed to go to school free. Our people supposed to have free electricity, free health care, everything where they want. Because all my life, I have lived in a country, they do everything free for their citizens. And it has shaped my understanding. And I believe that our people deserve better and deserve like that. Since we are doing it, how many, whether we have, we don't have, do we task anybody anything? The dues you pay, it is IPOB tradition. Have you seen Chinasa Nworu come to call, no, I will better, do it myself, even though it is heavy, to make sure we move forward. I do not believe to tax people. IPOB leadership do not believe in tasking people. It is difficult, but we are cruising. Irrespective of any challenge. Do people know how we have sustained this struggle? Till now, POB to talk about politics, Nigerian political parties. No, we don't accept. Our people suffered. Some are their brothers build it. Some their parents built the house when they were young. They were in their 30s or 40s. They built this house because of one of their son who is a member of IPOB. You goes to their house, you burn it down, you keep the family homeless. We are not going to accept this. Enough of this nonsense. One thing I can assure you people is this: you can kill us, you parade us in the public, but we will kill you, nobody will see you. That is one. One thing I have to assure you people. And kill. especially the burning of our houses, because somebody is an IPOB member. Does that warrant to come and burn his father's house? Just like the Nigerian police now killed somebody. Today, they were pursuing somebody, they say he's a Yahoo person, a Yahoo. They pursue him and hit him. The guy died at the spot. Does it require to be killed that somebody is a Yahoo? Somebody is doing Yahoo. Irrespective of anything, does the police have the right to come and hit him? And because he's trying to, they are pursuing him, he refused to stop. They hit him face to face and the guy died at his spot. Is that the country you want us to live in? Is that the country they want us to move on with? Today, it is the Americans' turn. They are crying. We are not happy that a foreign mission is attacked in Biafra land. We don't support that. IPOB has always remained peaceful. But on the other hand, we are asking, have you seen what they are doing to us? Just your convoy, your cars. The whole world, the whole media is crying loud. They attack you. They're killing us on a daily basis. Your ambassadors never reported to you. They tell you all is well. They report to you that everything is moving fine. Allow these people to be talking. They know they throw stone for market because you don't know who it will land on his head. Today, American spokesperson, the State Department, today they have remembered that number. Something happened there. It's being closed. Today in Ngopala, the military came there. I think they lost somebody, died there. Maybe one of their system was killed. They came there and burned 8 houses, 8 homes, and in one of these homes, people living in each home is not less than 6 to 7 people in one home, or say minimum 7. You burn 8 houses, 7 times 8. How many? Do you know how many people you have rendered homeless? You know people you have rendered their properties, their things homeless, and you walk away that nothing is happening. And then also let me make one thing very clear. You see all you police officers in Abia State dealing on human organs, adopting IPOB members, butcher them and take their organs. We are going to sell your own also. Let us make it very clear. If you people want it that way, you kill our people, you take their body parts, you sell. We are going to pay you back in the same way. Anything happen, you go and adopt IPOB member. You take Siana. And this evening also, I'm saying, the ESN command in Abia State, search for this Siana, the Nigerian SAS in Abia State is using to adopt many IPOB members. Search them. Mount spies in every nook and cranny in Aba. Spot those cars, spot those Siana they are using, going house to house to adopt IPOB members. Pay them back in the same way they will understand. Because the nonsense is too much. It is an order. The adoption of IPOB members in Biafra land must stop. We are going to take it to another level. If they adopt any IPOB member and kill him, the traditional ruler in that particular axis will pay dearly because they are agents of DSS. They will pay dearly, and any prominent politician in that particular vicinity will pay because that is how they are conniving, pointing IPOB, giving money to adopt. You think we are in all community forums. Anything you do, most of you who write and said, this IPOB, we must destroy them. We will destroy you before you destroy us. Every community forum, we are IPOB. We are in everywhere. We are in Asorok. Write anything in Asorok against us, we will get it the next 24 hours. If you don't know, you write in the military base, we will get it. We are IPOB, we have sympathizers. Your next door neighbor may be an IPOB member. If it's not IPOB member, he's a sympathizer. This is how dangerous we are. If you think it is adopting people, we're going to solve the problem, then let us play that game. Let us play that ping-pong game you love to play. You like to go and adopt IPOB members. You don't have families. You don't have people. You don't have homes. You don't have where you go and lay your heads. You think IPOB cannot come there and revenge? And that today is the last day. We are not going to come here to make any mark. We are not going to report. We are not going to talk anything. You kidnap any IPOB member, report it. That the DSS, because they confess to the traditional ruler. And the traditional ruler will tell them, give them, go ahead. Go and burn the house. Go and catch him. Let us also burn the house of the traditional ruler. Go and burn the thatch house of a small poor person. Let us come and burn that your upstairs. Since it is what you want to do to us, because you want Igbo presidency, you fail. You want to turn it against, you want to use it. Now all of you coming together. Mazi Chinedu, I will stop here on the terms of criminality. I will be coming. It is very deep. It's deep as an ocean. And I will be coming here once again, maybe till next week again, to continue on these particular criminalities in Biafra land and those perpetrating these crimes. Ndewo Mazi Chinedu.
Ndewo Mazi. Quickly, we move on because when you look at the issue of this criminality, they have many purposes. It's a Nigerian official policy of making our land uncomfortable for investment. Thereby pursuing everybody. That is the thing. Because I think is it Abacha or Babangida that say any criminality or terrorism that lasts for 24 or more than 24 hours, that the government knows about it or is in charge of it.
Yes.
So it's a fact. So all this criminality that is going on in our land, it is multifaceted. It has different motives by the Nigerian government, and that is where we are going to enter into the second situation of the need for the continuous sensitization on the need for Biafrans to return home to avoid the upcoming looming crisis that is about to happen in Nigeria. When we sensitize, when we talk to our people to continue coming home, as we can see, even on the social media, there are places in our land that people never knew, but it's being revealed. So all these criminalities, kidnappings, is also to make sure that to scare people away from our land. So Mazi, please dive into the need for Biafrans to come home, the need and the assurance, because as Mazi Namdekano said right from the detention, that Biafra land should be calm. There is a reason for that, so that people will start coming in. Instead of our people being killed outside Biafra land, now, they will use criminality, killing also, to welcome them in our land. What will they decide? Many will say, no, I cannot go there. There are things happening. So, Mazi, please, this need for our people to continue the sensitization that is going on. Mazi, expand on it, please. Go on.
Yeah, Mazi Chinedu, thank you so much. One thing our people don't understand, and we are trying to educate them in most cases, is trying to use their soft power also. Because not only by force or by fighting you get everything. There are soft approach that you can use and you still arrive at what you want. But our people are very loud people. They are very loud people. So that's why you see them. If you see them in a party, they make too much noise. You see them in traditional wedding, they make noise. Even sometimes I start to wonder whether them and the Yorubas who now make noise more than, because our people, they are so loud. That's why they enjoy those who comes on social media to boast for them. But I believe You don't achieve anything you want to achieve through boasting. If you know what you can do strategically, you will gain the confidence of the people. You will gain the confidence of what the idea you are trying to sell to them. Mazi, when I came up last time here, when they tried to attack us in Lagos during the election, IPOB, we have consistently, since 25th of February, after the presidential election, we have consistently advised our people, encouraged our people to plan moving down to Biafra land. Even if you have businesses in Lagos, we're not asking you, but what we are saying is that open a second branch in Biafra land. Plan to settle your family in Biafra land. Some we said, oh, we heard. We are changing those narratives. Because I have gotten testimonies of people who have already relocated to Biafra land, who told me, man, IPOB, you are doing a great job. It's not every state that is having problems. Like the problem we are having now is part of Imo State, which is Solo, which have spread little to Okigwe side, Awidemini, all those areas. And it's in Anambra, specifically for kidnappers, these are political racketing and security agents handling this. Abia is peaceful. Businesses are moving on. Akwa Ibom, Calabar, all these places, Ebonyi, they are coming up. There are many places our people did not know that exist in Biafra land. Beaches, good food, not the smelling thing that is happening in Lagos. You can't compare Lagos. What we are saying is this: when you take that leap of faith to relocate in Biafra land, in life now what you need is internet. In any business you are doing, as long as you have your mobile phone in your hand, you have your satellite television, you can coordinate anything you want to coordinate. Live peacefully where no one can harass you or no one can kill you, intimidate you anyhow they like. Mas, that is why you see them using the police, putting heavy extortion in Biafra land, which we will continue to fight them until Biafra is restored. Nigeria police and the military will not turn our roads into their business centers where they extort, kill our people at any slightest response of what they are doing. We are going to battle it. We know politicians are gaining. We know top police officers are gaining. We know the Nigerian government. It is one of their revenue, federal revenue coming from the police. If you go to Aba, most of the police officers you see in Aba, they have all built houses from extortion. Building churches. They build houses, they build churches. Police officers. The same thing in Imo, in Anambra. It is a fight everybody must be part of. Because sometimes when you pursue them from the street, on the road, they go and take gun and come in the night to rob people. That is to show you how bad all these things are. But we are telling our people there is nothing to worry. Mazi, when we started this campaign since 25th of February, in the social media, we have seen our people. That is, we encourage. IPOB is not going to do everything. But this is an idea. This is an idea worth emulating. We have seen some of our people now, they go outside the country, they preach to our people, come home and invest. This is the work of IPOB. IPOB are the only people who are bold enough to confront these monsters. But one thing you have seen, the governors have not keyed into these things. I'm going to talk of it. There is one stupid behavior, ego, in most of the Igbo political elites. Let me put it like that. When IPOB brought up a new idea, a very fantastic idea, it is not IPOB we bring in the ideas to be implemented by our people, by private businesses, by government, and the governors will say, okay, that's not the IPOB, but that is the problem we are having. That is the problem we are having. A governor will know some things IPOB have been shouting, provide roads, because IPOB is talking it every day. Or can be on the road, because not IPOB, but I'm on the road. Now we're talking about our people coming back. They don't want to talk. They don't have to come and say our people come back. What they have to do, they start to provide business environment. They start to provide areas, make places conducive, encourage investors, tell them come. No, they won't do it because they will be accused. So you are supporting, but this is for their own good. The more you bring businesses, there will be more revenue for the state. Less dependent on what you are collecting from Abuja. You can be able to do more projects in Biafra land. The more businesses in our place, the more the state will get revenue. The more it will reduce unemployment. Because when people bring down their businesses down home, some people will be employed. You are also reducing unemployment among the Biafran youths. When you build good roads, people can transport their goods and services in a cheaper price because there is good roads, efficiency. They can come bring food from the farms and bring it to the city. Nobody have it. They don't want to do it. You can tell me that Okezie Bazo stayed 8 years as a governor. Okezie cannot build a Korekpene road. He could not. A road of 7 to 8 kilometers. He could not do it. He was waiting for federal government. Federal government that they will not do it. These are the challenges. And for this reason, Mazi, what our people don't understand is since we started this campaign for our people to return home, you see Nigeria have, some of you go and watch the This is Nigeria page. I didn't ask you to go and follow them, but I'm teaching you what is happening. Now, they have, or immediately we started this campaign, Nigeria have commissioned, this is Nigeria. It is a press NG website. It is a Nigerian government thing. Everything we are posting, this guy now is taking it. He posted, this is Nigeria. All the things you see, they start to battle us on the social media because they know we are drawing the boundaries very simply. We are educating our people to understand. When we post places in Aba, I say Biafra land, they will go and post it and say this is Nigeria. He will post. Now we are encouraging our people. People will always challenge you when you come up with a very prosperous ideas. They will challenge you. They will challenge you. They will try. And I said the other day, don't say because insecurity. Go and start tour businesses, tour offices. This will create jobs for our people. There are people who return, make it weekend tours. You make your advertisement online. You can talk, mention the places you feel they are safe. You can talk. You can decide even not to charter their care. Tell them if you come here, there is a tour guide that will take you around at that destination. Let people come. Go to many countries that are doing tourism. Does it mean there is no crimes there? Go to Thailand, there are crimes. Go to Indonesia, there are crimes. Everywhere there are crimes. But the moment you are going, things are happening, security will be coming in. There are places for people to go. Take people around. Create businesses out of this. Not only showing places, show them our food. Arrange with good restaurants. Showcase good restaurants. Don't say, are they paying me? No, it is for your own benefit. Because the more you show them things that are good, the people will come because you will take them there. You can make money from them. Leave the restaurant person will make money. Show them, tell the people, make good food. It is your duty, advertise them. There is food, there is a restaurant here. They eat, they pay you for your tour guide fee. Make it as simple as be knowledge. Be knowledge, educate yourself. Know about the environment. Start up, encourage people so that people will not say, who am I going to ask? We must start to set up tour businesses to educate, not only telling our people come home that no. We have to take it further. set up small offices, try to register your business. You encourage people. You say, today we are touring Obudukato Ranch. We are doing this thing. This is, get the details, what they will spend, and you make arrangements. You take them around as a tour guide. You get familiar with these things. You start to make a living. People will go, they will tell you, I visited here. This is how it is not rocket science. The governors will not want to buy idea into it because they will say it is IPOB that brought this idea. That is the way. It is one of the things to encourage. People who have cultural dances, they can decide. I have been to many places. I have seen like that. They can say, this hall, there is war dance here. Arrange good war dance. There will be people will come in. When they come to that place, they come into that place. Maybe war dance 2 times. One in the afternoon, one in the evening. They will dance. People will see. They will pay ticket. People want to see these things. Arrange a place. Organize a tour. You start to improve this business. When our people come, they will spend their money locally. They will not just only buying and selling. We know how to do things. We want everybody to participate. Not IPOB is coming to set it. We are telling you this is the way. We encourage you to do these things. As our people are returning back, they will even tell their friends. We are all over. You say, let's go. Let's go and you enjoy my place. It's a matter of time. And because of that, the IPOB media, we have launched a page, a Facebook page called Discover Biafra Land. We want, it's a new page, and we want many of you, and we are using the hashtag for now, welcome to Biafra Land. We want everybody, when you talk about the tourism, use welcome to Biafra Land and discover Biafra. Discover Biafra Land. These are 2 hashtags we are using for now. You can go to follow the page, even though it's a new page. We are going to build that page, and the people will know the beautiful places in Biafra Land. And what we are saying is this. Remember, the Nigerian government don't want you to come back. That's why they continue to shout insecurity, 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 insecurity. But it's something they by themselves, so that our people say it's because of IPOB that is insecurity. It's a lie. We know the spot areas. We know the areas these things are being carried on. That's why I'm coming on radio to tell you, to educate you, to inform you. You are from Abia State. If Imo State is not doing very well, you can move to another state. Aba is there. You can move to Uyo. In Uyo, I posted, there are a lot of things that you don't even know that is in Uyo. In Calabar. This is a border Amazonia, 10 million people. They depend on Biafra land for their goods and services. This is a big market. What are you doing in the desert? That thing you are selling there, they will come here to buy. They can pay you, you send them cargo. If you're a good businessman, you can still leave your business there, but bring your family home. Especially all those ones living in the far north. You forget home. You thought you have arrived. That is why some of them say you are living peacefully. But if anything happens, they kill you first. Now, are you living peacefully in Lagos? They will tell you, hey, you know millions of Igbos are living peacefully. They are not living peacefully. Because if anything happens, they are being attacked. If anything happens, they are being chased. Their properties, they are always being targeted for one thing or the other. How are they living in peace? How are they living in peace? When somebody lost an election, you are capitalizing the whole people. You will do with them with this. They will leave this place. You will take it away. Who cares? I see no here. Since we started showing the places we come from, some of them haven't they kept silent? Do you hear Biafra land is landlocked again? Have you heard that story again? Have you heard where they are talking about it again? That Biafra land is landlocked. Since this time we have started mount the campaign, have you ever seen anybody saying Biafra land is landlocked? No, we have defeated that argument. And we continue to teach them and tell them what they don't know. So Biafrans, the campaign for our people to return home, we are just starting. we are going to take it to. We just want, let us finish our 30th May. We are going to bring out jingles. We are going to bring out many things to promote flyers, to promote our people, destinations everywhere. And it's not, don't leave the job for IPOB alone. We asked everybody, businessmen, everybody must queue into this project. It is for all of us. It is not only for me. Mazi Chinedu, I will stop here. Ndewo Mazi.
Ndewo Mazi. Also, we quickly move on to the third line. You know, our leader being in detention illegally because since October 13th, he has been released by the Appeal Court of Nigeria. But today they are playing mind game, delay tactics, because they have no case against him. And this delay tactics is acting also on the mindset or the psyche of some of our people. And that is why sometimes you hear some people say, nah, I'm demoralized. Like some people I had, you know, oh, we are tired. We wanted to, we thought that our leader would be released today, but we are demoralized. And I start talking to myself, say, how does freedom fighters think this way or become demoralized in this way? It surprises me. This is what the Nigerian government wants to hear from people. You understand? So please, Mazi, go into that about the continuous illegal detention of our leader and you know, the court judgment and all whatnot they are using in order to make sure that our leader continue. They want to buy maximum time with our leader, thinking that they will break us. But I know we are back. I throw now, Mazi. I go here. Mazi, please go on.
Mazi, Ndewo, thank you so much. Mazi, you know, our people do surprise me sometimes. They will come in. I know it's emotion. You know, our people are very emotional people. But I tell them, let's, you know, for me, because I take reality. Before anything, I will calculate everything, the reality of everything. That is how I will face it. I don't face things based on emotions. I don't face things. My questions I used to ask people, I ask them. Because sometimes people will tell you, hey, Lebanon Bale release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I ask them, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in police station? They said, no. Do you understand the gravity of what we are doing? Because when people don't understand the gravity of what we are doing, it pushes them, and those people, Mazi, you know, how can I put it? When it is like a very, let's say, you're a very influential person in the society. You are friending one quack, illiterate girl who doesn't know who you are. Are you understanding me, Mazi? He doesn't know who you are. He doesn't know your influence in the society. These are the girls that will see you, they will snap, you are with them, they will make a picture. Hi, they post on social media. They don't know who you are. They don't know your capacity. They don't know the kind of, do you understand me? He comes close to you because he doesn't know you. That is why they misbehave. And also because you found yourself in such, you put yourself in such situation. Now, coming to this, what we are doing, Mazi, if you know the gravity of what we are doing, if you know that we are into freedom fighting, we want to divide a nation, that people are promoting to be the giant of Africa, which they are not. A country that over 41 or 50 countries are stealing from the country without nobody questioning them. It is like it's a carcass. Nigeria is a carcass.
No man's land.
All kind of animals,
no man's land.
All kind of, yes, it's the carcass land where all kinds of hyena, animal, carnivorous, everybody come there to devour, to take anything. That is what Nigeria is. And people, they love it. The Europeans love it that way. The Americans love it that way. How do you think? And I told people, the hands holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is similar to the one that held Nelson Mandela in South Africa. Even more stronger. More stronger. When we realize these things, we need to increase our strength, our strategy, our tactics, than coming up talking rubbish. I will bring warship. I will bring aeroplane. I will get it. These are all airborne rubbish. It has nothing to do with what we are doing. If you are not strategic, you are going nowhere. The struggle will reach to a point. If we need to capture top government official, if we need to catch the governors, if we need to catch anybody to make sure that what we want is fulfilled, we will do that. When the time comes, if we need, we will do that. Today, we are in Supreme Court. Why are we in Supreme Court? Because Nigerian government is contesting their own appeal court. Everybody knew Nigerian government will be disgraced to the Supreme Court. That is why all the delay tactics. I bet you Nigerian government will not like this case to be pronounced by the Supreme Court. Because I know that the Supreme Court will never side Nigeria from what the appeal court have seen and from the judgment of the appeal court. So what Nigeria is doing is all delay tactics. They find one story, they try to put it this way, don't worry, this one happened there. And let me tell you, Mazi, for us, they have held Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for 2 years. We want, if they're releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let it be through the court. So that tomorrow somebody will not come, say, I give him amnesty. He come out through amnesty. If he talk, he said, I'm the one who bring. No, they have held him for 2 years. The court, they must give a final judgment on that case. All these things, the people are going, we said no, go and talk, but we want, let it be the court that we set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. He is free, he is free. So even if some people talk, but let us have that judgment that he is free, like the appeal court has said, nobody have the power again to question him or try him in any court of law. That is the type of things we want. And we want Supreme Court to give the same judgment. After that, any other thing follows. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free. There is nothing nobody can do about it. They can delay. They know his health. Chukwuabiama have continued to protect him, and we will continue to fight. We continue to fight. Sometimes we don't need to come and talk certain things. When we get instruction, we carry the instructions out. When we know what we're supposed to do for the struggle, we will do it without asking anybody. That is why we are IPOB. That is why we have a structure. That is why we are here. Today, Mazi, when we started this struggle, who on earth will believe that government will recognize letters from IPOB and grant people asylum? This is the structure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kept. If we have not been consistent, countries will not. Go to any country. I see even some of our people who are saying, what is IPOB? When they travel abroad now, they told them the only way you can get paper is IPOB. No. They call this person, I am IPOB activist, I am IPOB this. These are the job Mazi Nnamdi Kanu built. Consistency. Had he been the leadership of IPOB in Akoro, let me tell you, in Europe, you need to get asylum. If I ban him right, not Chike Doziem, he's being recognized in Europe. These are the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have kept. Holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, is it going to stop Agbanim not to write a letter? Mazi? It is not going to stop
Not at all.
It's not going to. It cannot. This is the things Nigeria need to understand. Agbanim will pick up a letter and write to a government that this person is an IPOB person, he's being persecuted, he cannot, and the government will grant him. Azayoba, the deputy coordinator, European coordinator, you can go and forge letter, you go there, they will tell you, no, this is not the signature and stamp we have. This is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, stopping those things to be moving. It doesn't stop it. If you go to Italy, you go to Australia, these are places that when IPOB writes a letter, that is why we told people, if Nigerian government continue to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they think they are doing us. No. Instead, they are pushing for Biafra to come faster. To come faster. Because there are things IPOB have achieved during when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is with us, was with us, and now the process continues. That's why I said the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will have you have devastating consequences on Nigeria in many aspects, because we use this opportunity. Do you understand me? Put Nigeria on the bottom. Today, Nigeria is regarded as second to the worst in everything. Both corruption, both insecurity, everything. The more they continue to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more Nigeria is going down the drain. Because we continue to tell our story. We continue to tell the world. People start listening to us. People will continue to give us ear because they are still holding. We can't talk about Biafra without talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is still in the hands of the Nigerian government. God forbid. They know. Just only they are holding him. They see what they are facing. They have seen their budget. They have seen the money they have budgeted to tackle IPOB. Huge, huge budget. Have they destroyed IPOB? No. Instead, people make money from them. Somebody will come and advise them. As you're holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't give me one contract now. I will destroy Chinasa Nworu. I know him. I will just say, you understand me? I do him like this. Like this. They say, you get Chinasa Nworu. You will decide. Yes. They give him data. Mazi, they come on air. They yab. They yab. They yab. They yab. From here, you see the other side, the poor. Very simple. We have no emotions again because we face the reality. Our emotions are dead as long as Biafra struggle is concerned. Ask people, you holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are solidifying the structure of IPOB. We are solidifying every part of IPOB. Our medical corps, they are working irrespective of challenges. ESN is on the road, became more dangerous than what you may think. The leadership is there. We are doing, the legal team is on one side handling their own. The media, one of the greatest weapons of IPOB that the Nigerian government could not destroy. They know the IPOB media is one of the greatest weapons of IPOB. When they write, you see them when they want to give report. They say somebody is in Kuwait writing, another one in Australia. Now there must be story. They must talk. Another one in Europe, in Italy. If you point where we are, What will happen? Nothing will happen. What we are saying is this. The continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu I want Biafrans to calm down. 14th. We have no power over their date, but we know they are playing. People can come talk, oh, what about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in police detention. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in prison. He's in a DSS dungeon, in solitary confinement, for reasons because of Biafra's self-determination. And what we are saying is this. The continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not even slowing us down. Instead, it gives us more responsibility because we don't want to fail. They win. They have blown us from all angles in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are we not still here? I wish some of them, I would have met some of them face to face. You know, sometimes there are some issues you will decide, let us do it physical. Maybe everybody will have rest. But sometimes you feel no. And I thank God for that. That's the maturity He has given us. Because within this period in the Biafran struggle for 10 years, I have learned a lot. Because some of these people come on the social media, they talk, but these are people, one day you call them, you say, come, face to face. If you beat me, I go home. I beat you, you go home. So that you solve this problem. But it is not the problem. That is not how to solve it. We are solving it with our mind. We have learned to solve a lot of issues by calculation because the enemies are many. And that is how we have been able to defeat them. That is how we have been able to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive in the hands of these people. Because I could remember when they brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they told us when they are challenging, when those women were challenging the leadership, they told us that they were talking to themselves. People will come, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will only last 2 weeks, he will die. Where is all their prophets? Those who have come to Ndiamomora, who have come to prophesy nothing. Do you know what IPOB have done? Everybody will know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out tomorrow now. One person I say because I do this thing. But let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. That is only what we want. We want nothing more. But one thing I can promise Nigeria government is this. The detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never slow the struggle down. Instead, many people are going to pay. We just following things. You know, as no we know all the politicians who connived and they make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought down to Nigeria. When it is like Judas Iscariot now, when he sold Christ, they told him, we are going to kill him. He want to return the money. They said, no, you have sold him already. That is what happened many Igbo politicians. There are many of them who participated, thinking that just when they brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they give them the accolade, they disappear IPOB. Now most of them have regretted it. But there is no forgiveness. They have seen it didn't work out the way they wanted. It's not what most of them called Malami. When they brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some Igbo politicians called Malami, congratulating him. Igbo Dogu, you have bring this small boy back. We told him we would. Some of them went to him and congratulated Malami. Some take drink for him. Some put envelope for him. Today, Malami have not fulfilled those things he told them to put him in jail. They found it difficult. Whosoever will come in, either as their president of Nigeria, will he continue on the same path? We shall see. Oh, let us know. Mazi, I will stop here so that we will come to a final topic so people who have questions can ask. There were Mazi.
Of course. And the final topic is about our upcoming 30th May Holocaust Day. That is it. What IPOB has established. Because before now, no Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, no World Igbo Congress, no Igbo organization has been able to even think back and say, look, there are people that died selflessly defending us. But today, IPOB has broken the camel's bone by making this a yearly event, of which, you know, everybody, whether you are an IPOB family member or registered or not, you must participate anywhere in the world. 30th May is the D-Day. Mazi, please continue to the final point. Go on, please.
Mazi Chinasa, thank you so much. Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom. Our Biafran Remembrance Heroes Day is fast approaching. I think we have 13 days from now or 12 days from now. It is a tradition. IPOB have made this thing to be a culture among our people that for complete 10 years now, from 11 years, because it started 2012 or 13, when the cenotaph, I think 2013, the cenotaph was built in Enugu. From that time, every 30th May, consistently, we have been able to celebrate our 30th May. It's unfortunate that on that 30th May, because of what happened to us in Mpo in 2015 or 2016, in Mpo 30th May, it was Mpo 2016, when our people were massacred at Mpo. From that day, from 2017, we decided that in Biafra land, we will be putting up a lockdown. Because we don't want a situation, especially on a Remembrance Day, our people will be killed. That's why HOD came the last time and declared that on 30th May will be complete lockdown in Biafra land, and it remains so. I want to reiterate, because there are things that happened before. I could remember on 8th of August, when we set up our sit at home, when the Nigerian government refused us to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon, and the time that they say he was very sick. I came here on Radio Biafra to announce the sit at home that some criminals later hijacked, use it to kill and destroy people in our land. That sit at home, we later called it off based on instructions from Onyendu. We have to obey him. But to my greatest surprise now, everybody in Nigeria, whether you're a teacher, a JAMB officer, a WAEC or NECO officer, I want to say whoever that put any examination on that day is an evil person and a saboteur against Biafra land. From the day we put our 30th May, I have started getting, and I don't want anybody to send me that message, because anybody that sent me that message from this night about people say they are taking physics, from this night, anybody that tell you, Mazi, they say we are taking physics on the physics on 30th May. Are you telling me that your school, your teacher, don't know about 30th May in Biafra land, in Nigeria as a whole, after 10 years? Last time they said it was NECO. They brought NECO there. Oh, even nonsense. This time again, you come with physics. I am making it very clear here today. 30th May is a total lockdown in Biafra land. We have to start now to tell people. We don't want people to tell us, they said that this thing. Le buapa no wunu na physics, fundamental physics. Who put that physics on 30th May? He didn't put it on 1st May. The Nigerian distance. He put it on 30th May. And you have the audacity to come to tell us, are we going to shave our 30th May because you are going to take physics? In which school? Biafrans, coordinators, you have our prayers. And I think the updated version for our prayers, as HOD have said, most of the countries that have gotten their permit for the protest, we protest on that day. Those who don't have always the permit to protest in the public, that we conduct theirs in the houses and in some indoor places. We encourage everybody to make sure that on 30th May should not be played. There are people say on that day, because we have general meeting, every general meeting for the end of the month cancelled so that people can participate on the 30th May. If you think because you will do general meeting and it will affect your 30th May, cancel the general meeting. 30th May supersedes all those meetings. This is once in a year. And we expect every Biafran to participate. We want to see you in the colorful Biafran flag, colorful jerseys. We want to see our people around the world on that day protesting and remembering our people that have been killed in 1967 to 1970. Also at the same time, making our request for the release of Mazi Chinasa Nworu, who have been in the Nigerian DSS dungeon since 2 years. They renditioned him from Kenya to Nigeria. 30th May, they say Nigerian is non-negotiable, which we know is negotiable. Our 30th May is non-negotiable. Anybody that raises any objection in Oyanso, Owayono, or Hemuwapo, anybody that tell you, why should you people 30th May with it? Because the nonsense among our people is too much. I have seen in forums, I have seen in messages, some people, some Igbo people writing, both on Twitter, how they must destroy IPOB, destroy Nnamdi Kanu because of all this. Makachineke, let me tell you, we are not the type you will tell us those words, we run away. God, you may be talking, but we are keeping record for you. But we keep the record. Most of you in the forums, most of you in Nigerian forums, in your community forums, where you write rubbish against Nnamdi Kanu, against IPOB, against ESN, how you people will destroy us. But we are marking all of you. One thing is we get your information, we go, we keep, we write, we keep. One day we will remind you. We will remind all of you. And that we will remind you with evidence. Because the nonsense, we have lived our life where every one of you comes and you talk down on our people, you talk down the death of our people, you talk down Biafra land, you talk down on people, dead people, you stand and walk away freely. That time is over. That time is over. That time you can talk recklessly against our dead people. That time you can talk against somebody who fell because for the freedom of Biafra, the time have gone. At a point, we will make it that if you dare talk about our dead people, talk down on them. The Muslims say lynch our people. Maybe that is when you people will understand. We will put it as a blasphemy. So that when you talk down on our dead, on our martyrs, on our dead people, you get instant punishment.
Blasphemy law. Blasphemy law, honestly.
We will put it as blasphemy. When you talk against the dead, our people that were killed, Till today, they are killing our people. They are massacring our people. They are adopting our people, killing because of self-determination. And some of you have the audacity. You come out somewhere, you talk down on these people, tell them they do this thing. We are going to remember every one of you. If I don't remember, other people will remember. They will say, okay, we know what he talk. That time, I'm post to on Facebook. I'm post to I used to share your message now. That time will come. Mazi Chinedu, I will stop here. Our people know what to do, and the instruction will be passed as usual.
The woman say, dear friends and lovers of freedom, we are going to go into a few minutes breaks. You have had it all, no addition, no subtraction. Today we are going to entertain call. I don't know why somebody have been calling only on WhatsApp and direct line. No signal, please. Do not call on signal. But before that, we will go into a few minutes break so that when we come back, we'll take these few calls only on WhatsApp and direct line. Please do not go away. We shall be right back.
Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home.
Alert! Alert! Alert for all Biafrans and all members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB worldwide, lovers of freedom all over the world. We shall be calling and tweeting to the world leadership and governments. The Biafra Worldwide phone call and Twitter campaign alert is on from the 20th of April to 12th of May 2023. As we are in this Twitter and phone call campaign, endeavor to participate. Listen carefully for the phone call and tweeting updates. U.S. Government, United Nations Office at New York. The time to call is 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Biafra time. To call and tweet to the White House, Washington, D.C. Telephone number +120-2456-1111. Twitter handle @White House or @POTUS. For the United States Senate, number +120-222-43121. Twitter handle @Senate Floor or @CSPAN. For the U.S. Congress, direct number +120-222-54361. Twitter handle @Congress.gov. United Nations at New York, number +121-2963-1234. Twitter handle @UN. Tweeting to the People's Republic of China, Foreign Affairs. The time to call is from 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. Biafra time. Telephone number +86-1065-96-1114. Twitter handle @Foreign Chinese or @MFA-China or @spokesperson CHN. Tweeting to the African Union, AU, European Union, EU, Russian Federation, the UK, United Nations Office at Geneva. The time to call is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Biafra time. For AU, the African Union, and Ethiopia, the telephone number is +25-111-55-17700. The Twitter handle @African Union. For European Union, telephone number 800-678-91011 or +3222-999-696. Twitter handle @EU-Commission. For Russian Federation Foreign Minister, phone number +7499-244-1609. Twitter handle @MFA-Russia. The United Nations at Geneva, number to call +121-296-31234. Twitter handle The numbers to call are +442072193000 or +442072195437 or +441609765330. The Twitter handles are @UK Parliament or @House of Commons or @UK House of Lords or @Rishi Sunak. Remember, the call and tweet of one person is the call and tweet of everybody. Information coming to you from the IPOB All State Media worldwide. Under the leadership of Mazi Chinasa Nworu.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinasa from Olu province of Biafra land, and with me is Mazi Chinasa Nworu, who is a member of the Directorate of States of the Indigenous People of Biafra. I said our lines are now opened, but please do not call on signal. Do not call on signal, please. You can call on direct line and on WhatsApp, because the call will be few today. It will be fewer than usual, please, because time has gone already. Our line, our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our signal line, sorry, it's not signal, our WhatsApp line, only WhatsApp, please, today, +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. And we always prefer, if you have questions, it will be better. Questions not for you, only you to learn, but for everybody to learn. It will be better. Personally, I don't like tanking. You just call to tank. You know, for me, it doesn't make sense, because it doesn't make much sense anyway, for me, because we have not achieved the Biafra. This tanking. Imagine that everything, we know that it will not. Just imagine that we didn't reach our goal. Even you'll be running away from mentioning that you ever called the Radio Biafra. So that is it. So please, you can ask questions in order to benefit everybody. I have a caller on direct line. The caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on direct line. Let me see. Caller on direct line, please. Can you hear me? Please go on. My goodness me. I cannot even. Caller on direct line. Are you there? Please go on. The line is yours. No need of taking time. Go on, please. Mazi or Wada, I don't know. Please go on. Call on direct line. Go on. Ndewo.
Mazi Jonathan. Mazi Chinedu.
Udo drege. I'm telling you, Biko.
Well, thank you, because only now do. Mazi Chinasa Ibale Alana Chineke Baununa, even now. I want a question now to ask you people, but I want to encourage you to go on and continue doing the good work you are doing. Chineke no yero no. You would do easy. I am mgba this radio Nigeria. Ike. Na-atọ Chineke ma unu jijisie ike gị na Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Ka Chukwu gọzie unu, ọhịa m nwere ịbụ unu nna.
Ndewo, bye kwa. Let me caller on direct line again. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Calls are flooding. Caller on direct line. Are you there? Please go on. My goodness me. Caller on direct line. Are you there? Ganiru, sharp. No preamble, please. Go on.
Yes, sir. Machuku Kabiama, bless you, sir.
And you too.
My name is Mazi Chinasa, calling from Aba. I'm calling from Aba, sir.
Are you hearing, is Aba FM working? Is Aba FM on Anono?
All the on, sir.
Very good. Go on. Very good. Go on.
Thank you very much. I just wish to say congratulations to you for what you people are doing to us.
The same
Doing for us. The work is not the work is more than those that are doing it, but few of you that are doing this work, I pray that Chukwuka will continue to empower you people and strengthen you people. And I pray that we are waiting Biafrans, any of them that are sleeping. I pray that we should wake them up, because what we are seeing in Biafra land, how can it be that is a part of we Biafrans are the most people that are kicking against what we are doing? But anybody can even do a true saga. Anybody can even do a true saga. Chineke nyere aka ka o wuru ndụ ya chọrọ ekwensu aja, because onye ekwetaghị anyị ekwetara ya. Onye si na ihe ọma adịghị ya mma, ụbọchị ọbụla ihe ọma bịara ya nso, ọnwụ ike abịa ya nwụchi ọnwụ, because onye ahụ ekwesịghị ịdị ndụ. So I pray that Chukwu Okike we enter into our people on 30th May. Anybody try ịnwa Chineke ya nwa anụ Chineke ya nwa chi ya ka chi kwụọ ya hands down kụgbuo ha, because onye ọjọọ ekwesịghị nọ n'obodo anyị. Onye ọbụla chi na nwere onwe adịghị ya mma, onye ahụ ama nwere onwe ya forever and ever, and otu a ga ọ dị. Onye ọbụla chi na onye ọbụla na-fight for nwere onwe na onye ahụ bụ ajọ mmadụ n'ebe ya nyọ. Ụbọchị ọbụla o pụtakwa na ihe ọma dị ya mma, ọnwụ ike na-egbu onye ahụ. So I'm encouraging our people to continue, especially you people, the Directorate of State, all the members of the Directorate of State. I pray that Chukwu Okike will strengthen you people. All the time you people are using for the restoration of Biafra. As you go for your workplace, Chukwu Okike will pay you double upon double. The times you use to work for us, which we cannot pay you enough, Chukwu will pay you people one after in the name of Chukwu Okike. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much.
There were, my goodness me. Please caller on WhatsApp. Hold on, continue holding, please. Let me pick mostly on direct line. Okay, there is a pause. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you hearing me, please? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me, please? Mazi, can you hear me? Please go on. Caller on WhatsApp. I don't know. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, I'm talking to you. I've been talking to you. Please go on. Go on. Are you not hearing me? I don't know. Then it seems you are not hearing me. Caller on WhatsApp, it seems you are not hearing me. You see what is happening now. Caller from Italy, please, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening, sir.
There were. Welcome to the program.
Finally. There were, Mazi.
There were.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, lovers of freedom. Good evening, Mazi Chinedu, and also our DOS Mazi, a member of our DOS Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Thank you so much for your lectures. Thank you, Mazi, also Mazi Chinedu, whom I have forgiven because, with your last broadcast, you said last time that we should grow above religion. And that word touched me and erased everything, because sometimes you are saying the truth, the truth has to be said, but sometimes there are you will touch, or there are some ones that are exaggerating, and maybe somebody like me, I have a personal testimony, so it will contrast, so no be. But with what you said the other day, is party. So, and I still join you without exaltation that Biafrans, we should overgrow religion. We should overgrow it. There's always that tape people played. You played it even before coming today. It tells us everything. So we should really outgrow it. I know it pains, but if we'll understand and see the truth in it, we should. Mazi, please let me not go further. I am one of the people assigned to announce our 30th May Heroes Day in Italy. And I'm calling on lovers of freedom, on Biafrans, on IPOBians in Italy to be part of this program, which is a very important. We know how important it is. We are urging everyone to be present. We need to invoke, we need to talk to, we need to give respect to our fallen ones and those that continue falling. And we also use that day also for bringing out our voices on behalf of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for what they are doing. Mazi Chinasa said it, they must release him. We are asking the release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before they are handing over, because the government that started it has to end it. So on that very day in Italy, 30th May, it will be happening in Rome, in Piazza della Repubblica. Piazza della Repubblica, I repeat, and it's very close to the train station. So it will not be difficult to get yourself there. The enquiry number is +39 371 30 +39 371 30 Mazi Chinedu, I was also asked to make this announcement in Italian language. I don't know if you have that time for me.
Go on, why not?
Cari amici biafrani, amanti della libertà in Italia, e ancora una volta nell'anno 2023, 30 maggio, è ancora un'altra giornata in cui ricordiamo i nostri caduti, cioè siamo popolo indigeno del Biafra. Questa sera stiamo chiamando tutti, che tu sei biafrana, che tu sei italiano, i nostri fratelli ebrei, vi stiamo chiamando, vi chiediamo di venire quel giorno ad onorare i nostri eroi, anche se il mondo non ha mai riconosciuto questo genocidio che fu commesso su biafrani dal 1967 a 70 e che continua fino ad oggi, e abbiamo oltre 6 milioni di persone, anche se il mondo non la riconosce, come anche tanti hanno problemi su ciò che è successo ai popoli ebrei in passato. Quindi vi chiediamo di venirci a sostenere quel giorno, siamo fratelli. Chiediamo anche dei partiti politici, quelli giornalisti che noi vi chiediamo, ci promettete ma non ci siete. Vi chiediamo di venire, state nella parte della verità, venite ad alzare e a unire la voce insieme a noi. 30 maggio, Piazza della Repubblica, dalle 9 alle 14. Please, the time is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. dalle 9 alle 14. Come tu verrai, Dio ti benedirà, io ci credo. Grazie, thank you very much. All must help Biafra, and my prayer to Chukwuka Abiyama is that he will really perform, allow that miracle that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, that Biafra will come in a twinkle of an eye to be like a miracle. Let that miracle come. Let it come to manifestation. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, the mighty name of Chukwuka Abiyama. Mazi Ndewo.
He said, gracias.
Chukwuka Abiyama.
Caller on, let me see. Caller on WhatsApp. Mazi Akas, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear, Mazi.
Very good. Go on, please.
Hello?
Yes, go on. Go on.
Mazi, I can hear you.
Yes, I said go on. Go on.
Thank you, my beloved brother. May Chukwuka Abiyama bless you, Mazi Jonathan, and our beloved brother, Abinay Chamba, Mazi Chinasa Nworu. We have heard all that you said this evening. That means IPOB is formidable in what we are doing, and we must keep on alerting the whole world for them to know the truth and nothing but the truth, that we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. Mazi Jonathan, please, before I proceed, a little thing I want to say. Allow me to make this important announcement. Before I make this announcement, my name is Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria, and I am the IPOB Austria National PRO. And this announcement I want to make goes in Biafran heroes and Biafran heroes celebration here in Austria on 30th of May 2023. And we are calling all IPOB and all lovers of freedom here in Austria. If you find yourself here in Austria on 30th of May this year, please, we are asking you to join us. Please join us in this celebration. It's going to take place in Vienna. All IPOB zonal coordinators, just as we've been instructed, all roads are leading to Vienna on this 30th of May. We are going to prove to the whole world once again that IPOB, we are formidable and we cannot be destroyed. On gratitude of the sacrifice of these gallant men and women is an internal one. Total lockdown, sit at home in Biafra land and Nigeria on this day. Our meeting point is Schwarzenbergplatz. Most of all that have been traveling to Vienna, we know where we meet, Schwarzenbergplatz, and the time is 11 a.m. in the morning. We are going to meet 11 a.m. in the morning, and the protest takes immediately off. From there, we are marching down to British Embassy / the Zoological Republic Embassy. We are going to let them once again that our leader, Mazi Chinasa Nworu, which they are caught in that Zoological Republic, has released and acquitted. They are still holding him incommunicado. Just as our hereditary lawyer said, you don't call it a DSS dungeon, it's a gulag. They are holding our leader, they must release him. And we must remember all that they have killed in this day. Everybody must make sure all of us are heading to Vienna in this particular day as we remember these men and women who have died for us to live today. Mazi Jonathan, thank you for allowing me to make this important announcement. As we are getting ready, Biafran all over the world, we are going to prove to the world once again that we are alive, and those that have killed, they must remember them. And we must use this opportunity to ask any man or woman, if you know that on this particular day, just as Mazi Chinasa Nworu have said, you go and put anything that will jeopardize what we are going to do on that day. Because if you don't want to mourn the dead, we will help you to mourn your own the day you will die. Mazi, thank you for picking my comment. God bless you. Thank you, Mazi.
Mazi, thank you very much. We must continue. I have a caller also on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Please go on, please, Mazi.
Mazi Jonathan.
Ndewo, Udo Dregi.
Chisom Ejike. I just want to add my voice in what Chinasa Nworu said about Osisi Kanku. Do you know the funniest thing that the Igbo politicians are the one destroying us? Osisi Kanku were shot. We are running from Pand Road to go to CPS where they kept him. Before we reach there, do you know that they have used headquarters and put Osisi Kanku in a casket, taken from headquarters to Abia State Government House during TA Oji. A criminal, they put him in a casket, put him in a headquarters and take him to Government House. Today, people cannot give 100% that Osisi Kanku, how they bury him or how they do anything about that young man. That is one. And two, again, because of American, the congressman asked for the release of Mazi Chinasa. That's why the Nigerian government went and penetrate what they did in Obaru to commit that, to blackmail IPOB and do what they did in Obaru, to just make sure that they blackmail our people. The whole problem we are having, our people should know that is our politicians are the one causing all these problems we are having today. In all these things that happen in Obaru, both the Bonkre and everything they are doing, Soludo will not talk. None of them will talk. Any of them will never say anything. They will keep quiet. And all these things are happening. I keep on wondering, those that are still supporting them, as they are still work, those that are cooking food for them, do they know how to do poison? If they don't know how to do poison, they should be buying otapia and put for their food. I stop here so far. May God bless you, sir.
There were Mazi. Of course.
I stop here so far.
Of course. Caller on on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Go on, please. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Please go on. Don't call and keep quiet.
My name is Mazi Obonna. I'm calling from Edo State. Mazi, I just have a suggestion or a question. My question is, can't we continue I know officially our core campaign has stopped based on the official news, but can't we continue it till September when since the Nigerian court pushed Mazi the Kano court case till September? Can't we continue it till then? Because I know the pressure the Nigerian government is getting. That is why they are planning all these blackmailing, assassination attempts on foreign diplomats against in order to blackmail IPOB. So I'm saying, can't we continue that call? That is my number one. Then number two, the campaign we are making on Biafra relocating to East, I want to give my own first-hand information on what is happening. In my own village, a village that has only one road that passes through it, that is not even more than yet. Price of land has skyrocketed. Many people are returning home. IPOB campaign is yielding serious fruits. We should continue on that campaign. So that is just what I have to say this night. Ndewo Chineke.
There were almost a Biafra. Mazi Chinasa Nworu, I don't know whether you have something to say about the campaign. He talked about extending it, which is also reasonable. Mazi Chinasa.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan.
Mazi Chinasa, can you hear me? What have I lost you, Mazi Chinasa? My goodness me. Just please hold on because I want to see what happened. What happened? Mazi Chinasa, please come in. Okay. Okay.
Yes, Mazi, you can hear me now? Yes.
Mazi Nasa, can you hear me?
Is it okay?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay, Mazi. Let me respond to that, our sister. You know, in IPOB, this is our month. Do you understand me? For our Remembrance Heroes Month. Everything we do, we have our timing and strategy. Yes, it's a good idea, but we have forwarded that campaign. The time we said that is the last date, it doesn't mean that people cannot continue to do, but officially, the date have ended. Let us finish our 30th May. We are going to refix because it's timing. After our 30th May, it doesn't stop anybody who also decided to continue the calling, they will continue. But officially, that day have passed. After our 30th May, we're coming up with a new strategy, a new flyer that we have to continue. Your suggestion is good and is well accepted. But for now, we just have 12 days today. We want to concentrate on that. educate our people more on the 30th, on the atrocities committed against Biafrans, and so that people can be able to focus also on what they are going to do on this 30th May. Thank you, Mazi.
There was Mazi. Mazi Joe Agafe, please. Just hold on, let me see. The caller on direct line. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Caller. There will go on, please.
Yeah, man, I'm calling from Cotonou to tell Mazi. Mazi Chinasa Nworu, I greet you, sir. I think it's him now. I think it's it. Mazi, when you can call out the line, my own contribution. Why is the own question now? Why my contribution? Coming back campaign in the bank, you know, Alando, Yoruba, Yuguawota, Elotawa Libani. That is very, very important to more than any other thing. And our entertainment, because what our people are experiencing in the West and the North, all the so travel for many years, nobody has even remembered them to come back home except IPOP and this platform. So it's a very big work that we are doing a lot to look at our people home. And again, in our land, why the Nigerian politicians are sponsoring this insecurity? Because they are the ones sponsoring this. And since we raise this alarm, they are the ones sponsoring this support. So that our people will be afraid of not coming back home, because they don't want our people to come back home and come and invest heavily in our land. They know what they are doing, Mazi. You see? And all these security apparatus, they are doing the same job. All of them, they are the same. They are together working. Those who kill us and harvest our gun, they can never ever want us to live alive, because that is why anything that happens to our land, they will start calling IPO. Why? They are the ones responsible. They know the people behind the criminality in our land. They are the ones. That is why today IPOP, ESN, they are now working through the net, both inside the forest, chasing the Fulani men, both the criminals in our land. The job these people are doing now, they are doing a lot. It's not easy. They are fighting for front and back. Front and back. It's not easy. You see? It's not easy, man. That is why we have to make everything possible, because Ottoman Hanishi and the Mahemia, when does the Galorania, how I'm born, I need a hold up.
Mazi.
I can't kick him around. The line brings the crown, the dining to lot of they make basement. Alanya the pan do the panoma. So all that to Patagon, Kerala, the happy in a lojo. Mazi, I thank you. I think all of you continue the job. It's not easy. But God gives the strength and power to continue.
There were. Thank you very much. Mazi Joe Agafe, the platform is yours.
What is my Mazi?
There were. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Good evening to all Biafrans. My name is Mazi Joe Agafe from Germany. Mazi, before I throw anything into the discussion of the day, am I permitted to quickly read our anniversary yet to be celebrated here in Germany? Can I quickly go on?
Go on.
Okay, thank you. Good Biafrans living in Germany, in Europe, our Biafra Heroes and Heroines Remembrance Day comes up on the 30th of May. The indigenous people of Biafra is inviting you to join us in the commemoration of Biafrans killed during the genocidal war against Biafra, 1967 to 1970, until date simply for being Biafrans and demanding their fundamental human right to self-determination through referendum. Date is 30th May 2023. Time is 12 o'clock to 15, that's 3 o'clock. And the venue is Bundeskanzleramt, Willy-Brandt-Straße 1, 10557 Berlin. to Ashfagtigsamt, Verasha, marked 10117 Berlin, Germany. Town hall meeting is at St. Elizabeth Kirche, Kolmenstrasse 38, 10829 Berlin. The contact, people you can call to contact them, the numbers are +49 15211 301 292, +49 1521 0450 549. Now, this is a message to all Biafrans living in Germany, all IPOB member. Please let us endeavor to be there. Let us endeavor to go and remember those that set us free. Please, for more information, you can contact once more 491521 301 292 +49 1521 0450 549. Mazi Jonathan, am I permitted to ask some questions?
Of course.
Okay.
Just make it short.
Okay, sir. Good evening, Mazi Chinasa Nworu. You are doing a marvelous work. Thank you so much. Biafra will never forget you. I have a question, Mazi, in the area of diplomacy. I know that there are some things that should not be asked, but maybe if you can just a peep so that our people understand that fighting for freedom is not easy. It takes a whole lot of people, well organized in a structure like IPOB, to understand that those at the forefront of fighting for this freedom, they are sacrificing their lives. An example is our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has sacrificed a lot, and there is no way he can go back to Nigeria. We are going to Biafra. So, Mazi, please, is there a little hint about one or two diplomatic moves for us to, catch one or two things from it? Thank you, Mazi Jonathan.
There were. Mazi Chinasa.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you so much for that question. Mazi, if you come to diplomatic moves, the IPOB leadership is taking it very, very serious. We have learned our lessons. Let me tell you, any country that wants to support you, it is not yet time for them to raise and start talking, because number one, they want that consistency, and some of them have begun to see it in us. We are not going to mention any country, because diplomacy have different phases. There are people you can build relationship based on humanitarian ground. There are people you will build their relationship based on cultural basis. There are people you will base your relationship in different types, and those who will support you for self-determination are totally different. What Mr. A, country A can give you is not what country B will give to you. And we will not be tempted to make that move. We prefer, one thing is, if you are also following the social media, you are following certain things, countries making some comments, you're supposed to know. They are not making them just for saying sake. Things are happening, but you can't come out and boast, because it is all about interest. You have to secure, it's like a new baby. You have to guide it very, very well until it matures. Or a new plant, you just planted, you have to protect it so that it will not be destroyed by too much rain or by so much sunlight. You just have to, nurse that particular relationship until it becomes, I will tell you, Mazi, I won't mention names. We are not into paying these consultants. We don't do those ones. Or calling, some people say, bring pay. No, we are. The world have heard us, and we are working it. We are building relationships, very strong relationships. Why we will not venture to say it? The zoo, Nigeria, have a way they do things. When you mention a country now, they know. You see them running towards that angle, trying their best to do anything they want to do. They will go there, they will sabotage. Lai Mohammed is traveling all over with the budgets he takes, trying to, there are countries, even in Europe, that Nigerian government have written a lot of things about us. If we are not in good relationship with them, they won't tell us. They won't even inform us. They won't even show us the documents, what Nigerian government is putting out there against us. That's a way of diplomacy. That's building relationship. I know the side you want to hear. We are not going to say it, Mazi. But be assured that the IPOB leadership, even in Europe, I think you are calling from Germany. In Europe, there is a very serious move by the IPOB European rep and his team on those missions. We do not want to talk. This is not the time to talk. This is time we want results. And we don't want to make pronouncement of results. They may not be big as how people make noise for it. People, when you talk something, they will come on social media now, they can abuse it. So we remain the way we are working, and we hope the results will speak for us. There
were caller on WhatsApp. You are the last caller. You'll be the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Please. There were Mazi. Go on, please.
Yes, good evening, as well. I just have two areas to touch on. You did mention.
Mazi, can you introduce yourself? Mazi, can you introduce yourself, please?
Oh, sorry. My name is Chika Odinaka Dika, and I'm calling from UK.
There were.
I just want to say something on two areas that Chinasa Nworu mentioned. Is regarding the oil theft or bunkering, and also the criminal gangs in our communities. I just reflected on Europe here, what they did with the drug wars and the money laundering. And we do realize why they did that is because of their own interest to protect the health of the citizens, and also to reduce the cost in healthcare. And also regarding the money laundering, to secure their market and their finances. And coming to our Biafran struggle, we know that oil theft, if we allow it unabated, is going to empower those people. They'll become more potent, because when they have the money and the resources, it might be difficult to control whatever we're doing there. So my question is, can we have a coordinated campaign to see what we can do in that respect? Chinasa Nworu, can you answer me, please, sir?
Okay.
Yes, Mazi. Yes, Mazi. Already, what I know the campaign you are talking is open campaign. We can raise that campaign, the social media or the media campaign. But on ground, it's a very big criminal gang. ESN is also battling them. And I can tell you, even before this incident happened, ESN have battled criminal gangs in that area. But these are people, traditional rulers, politicians. That's why some of them hate IPOB. They don't hate IPOB because they don't want freedom, but because they know we are going to be an obstruction to their oil theft, to their criminal activities. I agree with you. We can raise a campaign. We can map out strategies, how we can carry up this issue now. Before now they have come to Obaru
The same thing they are doing in Oguta. In the main hinterlands of Biafra land, all those rubbish they did in the Riverine area, they now want to come into the hinterlands to do. I totally agree. We can set up a very strategic campaign against all these things. While we are doing the media campaign, we will also be handling many of them on ground. But I can promise them one thing. They should know ESN will never take it easy with criminals in Biafra land, especially those people we knew very, very well what they did in the name of Nigeria. We won't accept them to continue those things in Biafra land, especially you see in Anambra and Imo State. I'm not saying other places things don't happen, but this is where majority of them, the politicians there, majority of the people there, they participate so much in high-level criminality, bunkering, and kidnapping. They are into it so much. Thank you, Mazi. I agree with you. We can work on that and see how we can also bring it to the knowledge of the public. There
were a caller on WhatsApp. Please, you have been insisting. That's why I pick. Can you use 2 minutes, please? Not more than, in order to make your point. Caller on WhatsApp. I think you are calling from Brazil or something like that. Can you hear me? Go on, please.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Mazi Chinasa.
There were.
Living from here.
There were.
And I want to thank you for your great job you are doing to this particular struggle. And I want to thank Mazi Chinasa Nworu for his formidable in this situation we are today. My name is Mazi Leone. I'm calling from Brazil. A formidable IPOB member in Brazil here. I want to actually say something regarding to the information that Mazi Chinasa Nworu released on air concerning the Homeland Security Affairs Commissioner in Anambra State. Thank God today that Mazi Chinasa Nworu we are able to got that information from the right source. This particular issue, I must sincerely tell you on air that this particular issue have been in, let me call it, in a pipeline information for a very period of time. And like sometime when I anchor program, I do say it that the major problem we are having against our land is our Igbo politicians. But I don't really know why a reasonable human being would be against his own land, try to scale his own people away from their own land in order way to drive them into a strange land for investment. So such attitude sometimes it baffles me. And there is something that Mazi Chinasa Nworu said again. We, the IPOB, has begun to showcase our land, the beauty of our land and locations where the investors will invest and our people will have jobs. Then the job of the so-called governors, if they really care for our people, we are not calling them to support us, but there is something that they will see. They will say, okay, they will throw away shame and pride away and say, okay, since these people have started it, this is our job that we could have done for a decade. Since we failed, okay, let us support them in this manner. By what? As a governor, creating enabling environment such as putting up security measures to tackle criminality in our land, to enable the investors to come in and invest in these locations that IPOB is advertising on media on a daily basis. But like what I was discussing with some of the officials, we had a meeting with period of days here in Brazil, which we did not find it easy. most of country knew that things are going on in Nigeria. But I was shocked when we got some information from them. I was shocked. I was totally shocked. I said, "Well, you guys knows about this. Then why can't you intervene? Since we are in a global village, according to their own preaching." Thank all Biafrans today for what happened in the Radio Biafra today, the revelation from Mazi Chinasa Nworu, and some other people who have asked so many questions. I really thank God that things are coming up, and those who are not criminally minded in Biafra land, we understand the stand of IPOB, but those who are criminally minded, we never support IPOB. Every IPOB member should understand this fact and have rest. Nobody that is purely in heart that will not support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and love what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB is doing, but those that are very dirty in their heart, that the criminality have come part and parcel of them, we never support IPOB. The only thing IPOB will do, we will stand up to the measure and make sure we crush those who have unrepentant heart. They were Mazi Chinasa Nworu and Mazi Jonathan. God bless you guys for doing this great job.
Thank you very much. This is where we are going to wind down on this program. Mazi Chinasa Nworu, please go on to making your closing remarks, and then if there is any announcement. And also, you talked about when Mazi asked about diplomatic move, you talked about interest, because in the world of politics, in the international political world, everything is about interest. There is no help without expected benefit. But also those that are being helped, we grab that help as of that time. Just like the tree, you made mention of maybe nurturing planting a tree, you nurture it. Why you are nurturing it is for you to either benefit from it through harvesting of the fruits whenever the time comes, yearly fruits if it's mango, or also getting shade from it. So it is a symbiosis. So that is also what I want to say there, because our people should remove themselves from this emotion. Emotion has dealt with us. Emotion, sentiment. In international politics, there is nothing like it's not sentimental. Freedom fighting, you should be stone cold. Remove emotion. Mazi Chinasa Nworu say, no more emotion left in us, and that is how it should be. Every freedom fighter. Not any slightest you start shouting, "Hey, I am tired. Oh, I am discouraged because of the postponement, adjournment of our leader." What the heck is that? Then you are tired, you go and sleep, and you become refreshed. That is what I advised one of our brothers that made that comment, I think 2 days back. Mazi Chinasa Nworu, please continue to making your final comments and announcements, if any. Go on, please.
Mazi, thank you so much. Can you hear me very well?
World is hearing you crystal clear.
Okay. Dear friends and all the lovers of freedom, we have come to the end of this program. I promise I won't take long before I will come up again on radio because of the latest development in our land, especially. We don't know how they are going to twist it by tomorrow or next over the incident that happened in Obaru. You can't predict what, as long as we don't know their full plans and where they are heading to. We will wait for them. Yes, by tomorrow, we will understand, and if there is a need for me to come on air, again, I will quickly come on air. It's unfortunate that these things happen in our land
when our leader is in the hands of the enemy. It's also unfortunate that as it happened, the enemies of Biafra, they are trying to twist it, like the people I call, like this Shehu Garuba and some of the northern Biafran haters. They are trying to turn it that is the reason why it is because of OB, it is because of IPOB, trying to link everything together. But I can tell you this evening, Biafrans, there is nothing of such. Criminality already going on in Anambra, kidnapping. In Obaru, where this issue happened, there is already insecurity in that area because of all.
Do you know that it might be, honestly speaking, those Garba Shehu and all of them, it is them that plan this thing to do it in order to pin it. It's an old game to pin it on IPOB.
That's why they pick it up.
To serve their purpose.
They pick it up immediately.
Yes. Do you remember Ahmed Gulak killing in Imo? Immediately.
Yes.
What happened? But after truth came out.
And as Mazi, as the thing happens, the US Secretary of State have to put a call to Tinubu. Do you understand me? Immediately,
yes.
As these things happen, promising him of a working relationship. That means Obi, they have attacked. That is why they wrote they attack him in Obi State, where Obi have 98% of people who. You understand all this kind of thing. This thing happened yesterday night, and immediately Blink have called Tinubu to tell him, you see, they have attacked your people, and we told you this is all the games they are all playing. That is why our people in America, most of them that make so much noise, they will do this, they will do that, they do nothing for the Biafra struggle. Yes, Biafra struggle needs money, but it needs more than money. And that is how they will be there. Both the World Igbo Congress, they will be there. Reports will be written against IPOB. All of them that claim with big badges on their chest, they do nothing. Some of them that claim they are this, they are that, they do nothing. It is only to see leadership. They want to be ministers and the prime ministers. That is the most important thing for most of them, without having anything being done on ground. Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom, this evening, I want to make it very, very clear that if you are looking, if the state government, Anambra state government, want to solve this problem, he must rise up. Soludo must rise up to handle this issue as fast as he can. If not, IPOB will take laws into their hands pertaining these criminal issues. ESN will take laws into their hand over what is happening in Anambra. That time, Okenoso, Ngwerenoso, they know when we decide to come out, then we start shouting. They feel everywhere it's okay, and they decided to use criminality to destroy our land. The commissioner for Anambra for Homeland Security, Chikode Ebakeba, is responsible for most of these criminal activities, especially the kidnapping and taking of ransom happening in Achala. Ebariam axis. This is his local. This is his axis. His local government, where he kept people. This is where he secured these people. He has turned it to a racket place. If anybody opposed him, there were certain cases that happened in that community. Some of his boys that killed somebody. The people that caught them, he came and took over their cars and locked them up. Till today, because he feels he's in the government. Soludo knows about this case. Many prominent Anambra people have reported about this man. And if Soludo don't do anything about it, we will know he is part of the people supporting the criminal activities of this man, or he is powerless to touch this man. And that time, IPOB will take it upon themselves. From now onward, everything going to happen in Anambra, in Obaru axis, IPOB will set up a very sophisticated intelligence gathering in this area. Therefore, while we are doing our job, the job you police officers, you DSS officers have failed to do, you failed to protect our people. If any of you come across any crossfire, ESN and IPOB should not be held responsible. Because most of you are there, the criminals, they come and go. They settle you people. They pay you people. And if from this night, you people did not come out and make it clear, the people that did this attack on the USA convoy in Obaru, we are taking this matter up, and we will make sure that in that area, both the oil bunkers, both the Navy, all of them in that particular axis, that were there, this thing happened. If the Navy can be there, if the Army can be there, all of them can be there, this thing happened. Then tell me, who is free? Tell me that this is not a planned operation. They have never told, they didn't tell people that Obaru has been hot for a couple of periods now, for a couple of weeks or a couple of days. They never said it. What they just busted out is that, oh, USA envoy attacked there, and this is IPOB and ESN. This is not. If they are coming these tactics to blackmail and continue to use it to hold Mazi Chinasa down, I'm telling them they have failed. Just like Hope Uzodimma have failed, they will only end up destroying themselves and not IPOB and not Mazi Chinasa. We know many of them who are celebrating holding Nnamdi Kanu. You were looking for Igbo presidency. Most of you sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of Igbo presidency. Have you gotten the Igbo presidency? All those people shouting, obedient, shouting, hold him, because you hold him, we will get Igbo. Have you gotten the Igbo presidency? Have you gotten it? I'm not talking about the Senate that some of you are begging. And also I'm using this opportunity to send this thing warning. Whether they call him something Carlo, I don't know his full name, that is going for Deputy House of Representative, Federal House of Representative. He should not play his politics with the name of IPOB. He have just telling them that making him the deputy will make him to stop agitation. House of Representatives. How can you come that because they are giving you, it's no more Igbo presidency, it is now Deputy House of Representatives will stop agitation in Biafra land? Anybody that knows Carlo should tell him he should play his politics with his Fulani people. He should play his politics with his fellow politicians or fellow caucus, political party caucus, and remove the name of IPOB before we marked him as a full-time Biafran enemy. It is very clear. Those words are very sensitive to what we are doing. Those words are very embarrassing to the Biafran struggle. And it is time, if people are playing politics, play politics and leave IPOB and ESN alone. Play politics and leave Biafra agitation alone. We don't know you, you don't know us. Be on your own lane and allow us to be. But when there is an encroachment on our own territory, on our own vicinity, be assured that you will be burnt. Because we don't play with this Biafra agitation. This is our life. It is our goal in life. Failure to achieve Biafra, failure to restore Biafra we don't work living. If it is not the wish of Chukwu Kikadiama, we won't be here. That is why we have taken it as a burden upon ourselves, that it is an assignment we were sent to do, and we are not going to run away from it. It is Biafra or death. Once again, fellow Biafrans, my name is Mazi Chinasa Nworu. We will continue to educate our people. We will continue to lead this movement until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free. But I want to assure everybody, never you ever contemplate of giving up. Biafra will be restored. It is not going to be given to us on a platter of gold. It is not going to be given to us just because we shout, give us Biafra. We need to all come together, work objectively, so that they will understand. It's not everybody will join this struggle. Some will never be part of it. But what we are saying, if you are not part of it, respect yourself and keep your mouth shut. Do not risk the life of Biafrans. Because the moment we found out you are risking the life of any Biafran because of your own stupidity, your selfishness, we will not hesitate to confront you. This is all I have for you this evening. May Chukwu Kikadiama bless every one of you. Once again, my name is Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Mazi Chinasa Nworu served the indigenous people of Biafra as a member of the Directorate of State. Chineke.
There, woman say, there will. This is where we will come to the end of this program. Some people are still calling, but I apologize because we are not going to pick all the calls at a time. Only one person have to talk at a time, and we will not continue taking calls, please. Therefore, you have heard it, as it is being said. A word is sufficient for the wise. Imagine a word is sufficient for the wise. But today you have many words. Then what will many words be or mean? It means that even a dummy a dead body have to rise up with many words. And that is what you've had. That is what we have done here. You've had it from Mazi Chinasa Nworu. We continue. There is no going back. There is no other option other than Biafra. It is either Biafra or Biafra. There is no other option. You know, a commander during the Second World War, a Nazi commander, he told his boys,